It's time for the greatest little internet radio show, Blow the Whistle.
Broadcasting live from WRMN 1410.
Tyler, Butterball, Beaterball.
Jackson Mahomes. Dude, you are so stupid. I knew this kid was going to be a complete meth, like a youth mess. Not meth. See, I think he needs to go to Allstate because when you're covered by mayhem, you'll be better protected.
David, Double D Dykstra.
You go out and draft your backup quarterback to Jordan Love. For every Bears fan that is out there right now, hope and pray to God that Jordan Love twists his ankle so bad that you get to see this godforsaken mess that is Sean Mother Trucking Clifford.
It's game time.
Nick, no gimmicks, Johnston. I'm sorry, but I can't. I mean, Josh Allen had the same stat line as Lamar Jackson. You're not getting him any fuss. He literally has one less touchdown than Lamar Jackson, and you're not saying anything. You're not saying a word right now, and he lost the game. What are we doing?
I've never once.
Are you kidding me right now?
Frankie Marinara Oliveira.
Women can wait. Podcast first, women wait.
Tyler Buterbaugh, David Dykstra, Nick Johnson, and Frankie Oliveira. Your greatest little internet radio show everywhere you go.
Let's go, boys! That's right. This is Blow the Whistle, the best, we can't call it anymore, little internet show going today, ladies and gentlemen. I am David Double D Dykstra. To my right,
Tyler Butterball Buterball.
Frankie Marinara Oliveira.
No gimmicks, Nick Johnston.
and we are coming to you live on WRMN Radio on YouTube, AM 420.
1410.
Or 1410, 420.
I know where your mind's
It's our first day, guys.
It's our debut, dude. Come on.
Scoozy. 1410, AM 1410. AM 1410.
You'll remember it.
Now I got it.
Voice of the
Valley. The voice of the valley. Voice of the valley. Yeah, get ready. This is going to be fun, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to give you all Chicago sports all the time. We're here to talk Cubs, White Sox. We're going to throw in a little Major League Baseball as well. We're going to go off the rails today. And then we transition right into the Bears pregame show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bears, baby. Right around the corner.
Give it to him. Give him the claw.
Da
Go. There you
Bears.
go.
The King of Claw. There it is.
Even though he's not playing tomorrow.
I know.
Which is...
It's going to be Case Keenum. We're going to be saying, throw the rock to...
No, it's not.
Tyson.
It's Tyson.
The Tyson Bajan
Tyson's going to
is getting the start.
Tyson's
All right.
He's starting.
Boys, are we ready to talk some Chicago sports? Let's
do
By
it.
the way,
Let's do it.
if you want to interact with us, just leave us some comments on the YouTube page. Once again, that's WRMN Radio on YouTube. Hit us up. We will interact with you. I promise.
I have it right here. I have the control. I can do all what I want.
Yeah, Tyler's in control. Be scared.
Yeah.
Be very, very scared.
I might be mean to you.
That being said, we got some Cubs fans in our building with us. I told you guys yesterday, Cardinals will take the series this weekend, and the Cubs lose with the man Boyd on the mound, 5-0.
Yeah, that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. You know, Cubs were 0 for 9 in runners in scoring position, and all of their hits that they had were just singles.
Singles, yeah.
They got it was hats down to Matthew Boyd. He pitched himself a great outing. Almost a quality start.
Hats down.
Was a quality start?
That's 5 innings, 3 runs. Is a quality
start.
Hats
6.
down.
Is
What
that,
is
yeah,
that?
that's
Hats
not the
off.
same. Hats off.
Dude.
I say hands down.
What are we doing?
Leave me alone. It's hot in here, okay?
It is.
We have our own personal sauna going on for anybody who's wondering. My face is beet red already.
It'll progressively get redder.
Hey, listen, I'm Irish.
Quality
a little
start is
bit.
also 6, by the way. 6 innings.
I thought you only pitched 5.
It's 6.
Well, he did only pitch
pitched
5.
five.
Yeah, so that's okay.
It's
so
not a
It's
quality.
six.
Don't
It's
you
my
correct
bad.
me here,
It's my
Frank.
bad. It's my
Yeah,
bad.
get out of
It's my
here.
bad.
Anyways,
Don't make us kick you off
It's for
already.
the win-loss
intern.
situation. That's what it is. That's what's 5 innings.
This is just, you got to blame the offense. The bats could not get going.
Yeah.
Everyone has been on a cold streak. I mean, Seiya, Tucker, PCA, Michael Bush, everybody. Apparently, you need to put Justin Turner in the starting lineup. He's the only one that can come in clutch.
That's my brother.
In recent times.
JT, dude.
That's
There
my
you go.
brother.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is not looking good for the Cubs because, I mean, after this, you got Brewers in a 5-game set. You got a doubleheader.
Yeah.
Toronto, and then, the Brewers. And so, in case of, in effects of the division, because they're already, 4, 5 behind?
5 games behind now. Yeah. So,
And
from yesterday, yeah.
It was rough. So, we'll see. I'm not having my hopes up.
The fact that these Cubbies are still 17 games over, and the thing is, Milwaukee can't lose. That's what this stretch is making it worse. It's making this whole
Because
stretch worse.
Milwaukee's good.
I know they are good. I wouldn't take anything away from it. I'm not. Their starting 5 is absolutely unbelievable.
Might be the
Lights out.
best in the
I know,
MLB.
Yeah. 100%.
And Mizorowski isn't even pitching right now.
But
No.
what's mind-blowing to me is that these Cubbies are supposed to do some damage this year. You got Kyle Tucker on a rental year, and I said on Wednesday, too, that you don't improve the starting pitcher rotation. That's the problem. If Jed and Tom don't care about the team, I won't care about the team. That's just how it's going to be.
Lies.
No. That's how it's going to be.
Lies.
I'll still watch him, of course. I'll still watch him.
Because you're a fan of Wrigley.
This guy. This guy.
Yeah, Cubs haters.
Talked about this earlier.
It's not a thing, dude. Stop yourself. That's not.
We were on the rise earlier this morning. I'm doing double duty this morning. So Mike asked me, he goes, are the Cubs kind of like the Bulls in the sense that, like, they sell out just how they sell at the UC every time they sell at Wrigley Field, but good team from time to time, compete here and there, but just don't make that big baller splash move. And clearly that didn't happen because Michael Soroka was the biggest
That's
move
what I'm saying.
on the entire time. Well, again, tip of the cap, hats off to Andrew Kittredge for getting that in that immaculate inning, which is awesome.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was amazing.
That happened live on our show last time, which is awesome.
I as much as the White Sox fan in me wants to sit here and go hee hee ha ha, I can't. It's tough to do that being 30 games below 500. One, but two, I don't personally think it's the sky is falling. You're 3.5 games up in the wild card spot at the number 1 wild card spot, so you're still looking good. The Padres and the Mets behind you, and then on top of that, 3.5 games after that for the Reds. So wild card spots are pretty much set up. It's just a matter of, do you really want to get back and stay competitive with that division?
They have to be winning series. I don't care if you get a loss here. Like, obviously, last night was a horrible loss. They need to be winning series, because if you're not winning series, I don't think they even make the wild card in this. What I'm seeing right now, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I mean, like I said, you would need a push from the Reds, who are 3.5 games out from the wild card spot, and then that's the leader after that. So
they're the third.
That's a super hot take.
Dude.
I think they make the playoffs, but they're a first round out.
They're not going deep at all. Exactly. It's a bullpen. Come October, it comes.
Trust me, I hope so. But we saw the same thing last year where they were they were pretty good. They had a good spot, like a few games up in the wild card, and they went on a 10-game losing bender
in September.
And then,
to be fair, I mean,
just lost out of it.
This series is super important to the Cardinals, who are 4.5 out from a wild card spot. So if they get some leg up on the Cubs right there, just one in the division / just getting some more games, and hopefully they themselves trying to get up in the wild card. That would be the goal there.
What will determine it is that 5 game against Milwaukee in Wrigley. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge.
I think if they don't get 3 out of that series, then I don't think the division you're no longer going to win the division. It's Milwaukee's to lose at that point.
Listen, I've said it. What was it, a month ago, Frankie? I said, look out for Milwaukee. They're gonna catch you. And Frankie's like, no, the Cubs, blah, blah, blah.
But the baseball that these guys are playing is ridiculous. Like, absolutely ridiculous. Like, it's not even sustainable. I don't know if it's sustainable. It might be sustainable. We'll see.
You keep saying
September.
that, and all they're doing is sustaining.
Hopefully, whatever. You're right, then. You're right.
Brandon Woodruff coming back, like you said. While one leaves, the other one enters with Mizorowski and Woodruff.
Milwaukee has these scrappy, like Caleb Durbin, Isaac Collins, like Blake Perkins throwing out Jeff McNeil yesterday to win the game. Like, it's a thing. It's just these little scrappy guys that are just popping off just make me so mad inside. I'm gonna blow a roof off this damn WRMN place right now. I mean, that's just it's crazy. Like, it's just terrible. It just makes me mad. That's why this Cubby stretch is worse than it is, because these guys don't lose. It's just annoying.
And Milwaukee's been like this every single year.
And they don't have
Thorn
Craig
on the
there.
Cubs side.
Milwaukee's a gnat.
And it doesn't,
That's what they are. They're the gnat flying around the Cubs.
and
head.
it doesn't even matter that the Cubs took their manager from them.
Yeah,
In the
correct.
last 2 years, they're going to fall to the division to the Milwaukee
Yeah,
Brewers.
Pat Murphy has a better record as
It's insane.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
it's great.
It's unbelievable.
It's
They're
so
making
good.
Craig Counsell's the highest paid manager in the league. It's ridiculous.
Well, my favorite too right now is that obviously Andrew Vaughn getting traded from the White Sox to the Brewers. This big stretch that he's on, he still has a negative WAR after all these games. To like 27 RBIs and 8 home runs, still has a negative WAR. So take the guy out of Chicago. You're not taking the Chicago out of the guy. Not just yet. Not just yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Anything else that we want to talk about?
They got a
as
game
far
here
as-
tonight.
yeah.
I mean, Colin Ray on the mound. Andre Polenta.
You really confident that Colin Ray's
No,
going
I'm
to
not.
bring? Yeah,
I'm not.
that's what I'm saying.
If Boyd wasn't able to do it yesterday, which again he did his job, it's just the crack of the bat.
And by the way, remember what I told you about what was going to happen if the Cubbies lost yesterday because I took them on the first 5-run line?
Yeah, no. You come after me.
My boot is going to meet your tuchus.
All right,
You cost me money, man.
Red Foreman over there. Literally.
If I would pick the Cubbies, I had a bomb for you. I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Yeah,
I mean, if you look at the stats, this lineup for the Cubs, they size up pretty well against Palente. Bush, he's 2 for 2 against him. Seiya, he's hitting 500 against him. Kyle Tucker, not so much. But Carson Kelly, Ian Happ, they're all hitting above 500, like 500 or higher against this guy. So we'll see. Maybe the bats can finally come alive. And
What kind of sample size, though?
What?
What kind of sample size is that?
Oh,
What's
it's
the
not much.
split on? Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we're talking Bush is 2 for 2. Seiya's 3 for 6. I mean, Ian Happ, the only one. He's 5 for 12, hitting 417 off against him. But, I mean, it's not much. No, definitely not. Wow, Swanson's 0 for 11. Yikes. I mean, that's why he's batting 8th right now. And
The bats just need to
Could
get
be.
hot. That's the moral of the story. That's the moral of the story. PCA needs to come back to his normal self. I mean, he's probably dropped on MVP votings, I'm guessing, because he hasn't done much.
I think
since the
pitchers are
All-Star
starting
break.
to figure him out.
Yeah, that's what it is then.
I think that's
what it
exactly what it is. I think they starting
And
to figure
Kyle's
him out.
taking a big
Major
drop,
League
too.
Baseball, and I've learned this from working with Cody Decker for the long. Major League Baseball is about adjustments.
It is, yeah. Exactly.
If hitters don't adjust to the pitching that they see third, fourth time around when they play a team, they're not going to be a productive player in the major leagues. And that's what it is. PCA just needs to adjust at this point. Stop chasing pitches.
His chase rate's bad. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
He's hacking at him.
Yeah.
I don't want to bring it up, but could we have another Javi Baez on our hands?
Throw him an outside slider.
Well, that means
It's
that means
over.
in what 5 years he'll be a renaissance in his career as an infielder. Then he'll flip flop it
With the Miami Marlins.
I don't know.
To me, once again, I do think they make the postseason.
Yeah, 100%.
I do.
They're October
Unless
bound.
it's a complete crash out, I think
I
they
think they
do make the.
squeeze in there.
But
It's
once
gonna
again,
be-
first round out.
yeah.
Because
I see Jose in the chat saying Milwaukee will win the World Series.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Guaranteed.
Nah.
I don't think so.
Honestly, looking at odds right now, they're 4th best. That I would just do that honestly, just because why not? It's like just a
It's good money,
Yeah.
but honestly, I just think there's too
fun to
much.
sprinkle it on. Just something
There's
to-
too much
something to-
inexperience there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
So-
100%.
first
But
off,
I like the
first
hot
off,
take.
first off, you got to get past the Phillies
That's fair.
That's
pitching and the Dodgers pitching
Playoff Phillies are a different animal.
because they're gonna have like Kershaw and all them coming
Blake
off.
Snell coming back. Yeah,
Coming out of the bullpen instead of starting. So
It's true. Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be interesting. I do think Milwaukee is a for real contender, but once again, the rotations for the Dodgers and the Phillies are elite status, and until that gets proven otherwise, I don't see Milwaukee making. They'll probably make it to the divisional series. I don't think they make it to the NLCS this year.
Yeah.
I'll say this year. Because once again, everybody's going to down talk Milwaukee next year. And once again, they'll be in the mix again
Every
because
single-
That's true. Every year.
You know what?
reload,
They just need to up talk them, and then maybe they'll just digress.
all right,
That's true.
We're going to get out of here for a little bit. When we come back, we talk Major League Baseball, probably a little White Sox, here on Blow the Whistle on WRMN
1410.
Looking for an affordable dentist close to home? Bender Dental Care in Elgin offers new patient specials from $29, including x-rays, a regular cleaning, and exam. Senior discounts, a no insurance discount plan, and care credit financing. Bender Dental Care is a full-service family dentist with an outstanding 5-star Google rating. To find out more, call us at 847-888-4333. Bender Dental Care, affordable dentistry, close to home.
A recent Gallup poll indicated that 38% of Americans are putting off health care because of financial concerns, the highest ever recorded. I'm Dr. Bob Martin, here to serve you every Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4. Millions of Americans are seeking health advice that will not cost an arm and a leg, so I offer health tips and advice absolutely free. Listen to my show, Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4 right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM, the voice of the Valley.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a bite out of crime. Counterfeit products are popping up everywhere. Fake sneakers, fake cosmetics, and even fake pills. Crooks are selling counterfeit versions of just about everything. Last year, billions of dollars worth of counterfeit products were sold in the U.S. Sure, it may seem like saving a few bucks on the things you want isn't a big deal, but counterfeits are usually made in unsafe conditions, potentially using hazardous and even lethal ingredients that could harm you and others. And the money you've paid, it goes right into the hands of criminals and may support child labor, drugs, and even gangs. Smells like big crime to me. So if you still think buying fake products is harmless, think again. And remember, if you don't know where the products came from, how could you know where the money goes? You're smart, buy smart. Go for real. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org. This message is brought to you by the United States Patent and Trademark Office and the National Crime Prevention Council.
Looking to set sail on your dream vacation? Cruises International has you covered. Specializing in land and sea getaways, they're here to make your vacation unforgettable. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, they offer personalized service with a global network of specialists to ensure your trip is tailor-made just for you. Call today at 800-255-7447 to speak with a cruise and vacation expert. And don't miss Travel Tuesdays on WRMN AM 1410 every first Tuesday of the month from 11 to 12 p.m. on Out to Lunch. That's Cruises International. Your vacation, your way.
The Moose Lodge 799 in Elgin is a place to connect with family, friends, and your community. Moose Lodge 799 is conveniently located at 925 South McLean Boulevard, and they offer fun family activities, exciting community service projects, and live entertainment on the weekends. Moose Lodge 799 opens at 2 p.m. Tuesday through Friday and 11 a.m. on weekends. For more information about becoming a member, call 847-741-0799. Moose Lodge 799, where you're more than a member, you're family.
My name is Ariel. I moved to the U.S. at 19. I spoke no English and I struggled finding job opportunities. Everything I have, I owe to the Adult Literacy Center and getting my high school diploma at age 22.
It was an honor helping you achieve your greatness. Now you're helping others achieve theirs. It inspires me.
When you graduate, they graduate. Find free and supportive adult education centers near you at finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Ever tried balancing a dozen eggs in one hand while hopping on one foot? Or maybe juggling cats while riding the unicycle? Sounds ridiculous, right? But guess what? That's exactly what texting while driving is like. Your human brain only has the capacity to focus on one thing at a time. So when you're behind the wheel, give driving your undivided attention.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Let's get back to more Blow the Whistle right here on WRMN 1410.
I don't know who did the production on this, but it's fantastic.
Dude.
Oh, I don't know who did that.
Some DJ stuff right here,
I don't know,
dude.
man.
I don't know.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Blow the Whistle here on WRMN 1410 on the radios and the YouTubes.
Oh, yeah. Body.
I'm David Double D Dykstra. This is Tyler Buterbaugh. We got Frank. We got Nick Johnston. I don't want to mess up your last name, so tell everybody what your last name.
It's really Oliveri.
It is really Oliveri.
It blends marinara Olivera.
Travis Kelce and Travis Kelsey.
Dude, Italians, vowels don't matter, dude. A-I-O-U. Last name's vowels, dude.
Speaking of which, is your family watching?
Yeah, he is. There.
Where are the comments, Dad?
Yeah, Big V. I think that's his name on YouTube.
Big V? The Vito?
Vito, that's
What's
his name,
going
Vito.
on, Vito?
Oh, you missed out on Big V energy.
Big Daddy V?
Hey, Big Daddy Vito.
Dude.
Big Daddy Vito.
Big Daddy V.
Like that. That's Spock right there. He's a big Star Trek guy. Dude.
I can't do that.
He's a big Star Trek guy, dude. He likes
We're going to talk a little more Major League Baseball here. Couple things. We talked about the Milwaukee Brewers. I'd kind of like to get y'all's thoughts on the Toronto Blue Jays, because right now, for me, the Toronto Blue Jays are the team to beat.
Yeah, they've been red hot. That acquisition, that low-key acquisition of Shane Bieber, I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Well, and he doesn't have to be. They're going to make the playoffs at this point, or the postseason at this point.
Oh, yeah.
So
do you attest that more to the Yankees falling off a cliff, or the Blue Jays doing just so well with what they were given?
You want my MLB hot take?
Of course, all the time.
I don't think the Yankees or the Mets make the postseason.
Maybe the Mets.
Sad New
I
York
could agree with
City.
you on the.
I think the Yankees fall off. I mean, Boston also, outside of the Toronto, Boston's been getting hot too.
Vito is here, by the way.
Vito is here. He dressed up as Macho Man for one episode. That's why he
you
goes,
told me.
Oh,
You told me about that. Yeah.
Sick. But yeah, I mean the Blue Jays yesterday, Scherzer and Kershaw pitched for the first time.
Man, what a matchup that would have been 10 years ago.
God. It's pretty cool. Last time they replaced Randy Johnson and Greg Maddux back in 08, dude. That was pretty cool. First time they met up.
Were you even a twinkle back then?
I was two.
I was two.
I was two.
Oh,
I remember back in the
now
day.
I'm old.
But yeah, I mean, that's pretty. Toronto can't be stopped. New York, man, the new additions in the bullpen, just let them down. Dave Bednar, Jake Bird from Colorado's already sent down to AAA, and Camo Duvall from San Fran has not been living up to it. So I don't know. Yeah, we'll see.
Let's be honest. The bats need to wake up.
And that too.
Yeah.
Yankees bats need to wake up. Judge isn't playing really well right now.
He's hurt. His right arm.
Is he still hurt?
Yeah.
He's playing though.
Yeah, he might be.
He's
He might
playing.
be, yeah,
If he is
a little
playing, he's
bit,
got to play like right field. I don't think he's playing center just yet.
Yeah, he's not.
I'm not. I haven't.
He might be DHing at
Frank
this
Grisham
point.
might be in center.
And in which case, like, you got to play Giancarlo Stanton then out in the field, which is that's a little bit of a burden.
No, what?
Playing him out in the field.
The heck you say?
He has an arm, but he can't.
Yeah, they've been having Judge DH.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been DHing,
Judge
so
is
he's
DH.
still probably coming back from that injury.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's my hot take. I don't think the Mets make it. I don't think the Yankees make it. There's just something about the Yankees right now that just looks disconnected, disjointed. It doesn't look like they're processing properly, and they're pushing. That's the word I'm looking for. They're pushing to get hits, get runs, things like that. So, for me, that's where I'm sitting at right now.
When you get swept by Miami for the first time in franchise history, in the history of baseball, and the three guys that you put in, that you acquired in the trade deadline, blow that game is unbelievable. It could really cost you. So, I mean, it shows, maybe foreshadows the
That
future.
might be
You
the
never know.
dagger, to be honest.
It is true.
In there, I mean, I'm not saying they're done yet, but I think they have a better chance of not making the playoffs than the Mets, in my opinion. Because, like you said, you got Toronto and Boston ahead of them, and both of those teams are catching heat right now.
Yeah. I feel like it's that Mets bullpen that'll get them in there. They got Gregory Soto. They got guys that can wake up. Edwin Diaz.
Their starting rotation is nothing. It's nothing. So if that starting rotation comes even remotely takes a step back, they're in huge trouble.
And while it's a little bit more locked up, I guess, on the NL side, the AL side is, the Yankees only have a game up on the Guardians right now in terms of their
Guardians who sold
everybody. who again the only one they kept was Stephen Kwan. That's basically it. So they've been waking up a little bit. They've just kind of been, I guess, the beneficiaries of a pretty weak schedule as of late. But I mean, the Rangers are right there too. They're nibbling at their heels. They're only 2 games out. Which again, they at any time those bats can get hot. Corey Seager's a good bat. Marcus Semion's a good bat. So it's a tough one right there. I loved the other day when it was Yankees and Rangers. They were giving Jock Peterson guff, and then what does he do? Game tying home run in the bottom of the 9th.
Yank. He does Jock Peterson things.
Yeah. Michael K is the best.
All right, I got to talk about this. I'm going to homer a little bit.
Okay.
Can, for the love of God, someone show Kyle Schwarber some love?
Have they not been?
I love Schwarber.
He's in the final year of his contract, and there have been 0 talks about an extension.
El Zelcho.
It's a problem.
Well, do you think is his asking price kind of high, you think? And you think that's what it is?
He knows his worth.
Yeah.
I think he's probably looking at a 3-year with a 4th-year option, probably somewhere in the 100 million area.
So you don't think he's looking for somewhere to finish out his career, is what you're saying?
Yeah, probably, because he's 31 right now.
Yeah,
so if you
he's
do
still
a
got
4-year contract, that's 35. He'll probably get one more contract
Still
after
a
that, but
ton
it's
of pop in that bat.
Yeah, I would say at his
I'm not
rate,
denying that.
At his rate, he could play until he's like 38, 39, maybe 40.
I think he'll be
He's
worth more.
smacking it.
I think he's gonna be worth more.
Come on, Turner's 42 or 43.
4 years.
He has the second most homers in the league. I mean, he's 41 bombs. I mean, that's the thing. I don't know.
He may have more worth, but at the same time, like, once again, what are we doing, Philly?
Yeah, I know.
What? Without him, you're probably not in first.
That's true.
That is very true.
He's got like 40+ home runs right now and counting.
And we've already talked about the scenario that I think should happen.
Savannah Bananas.
If the Phillies don't sign him,
that'd be sick.
That'd be amazing.
Jed Hoyer better be on the phone real quick. What would it take to bring you home?
Yeah,
I already heard that. Move Schwarber to DH. They put
if the Cubs are not taking Tucker, which they're probably not going to keep him. Yeah,
stop talking about it because it's not going to happen.
I'm just saying you got to put it out there because
no, you don't.
There's still a chance.
No, there's not.
No, there's no chance.
Then we will all be surprised that they did, which I would be surprised myself. But
if they pay Kyle Tucker and his asking price is going to be $400 million, probably for 8 to 10 years.
There's analysts saying he could be like a 500-600.
Not after this season. Not after this season.
400 is a good
Numbers
spot.
are down.
Bad, dude,
Yeah.
400 is going to be his asking price more than likely.
Yeah.
And
no way the Cubs.
Them penny pitcher Ricketts ain't gonna get that.
You put Owen Casey in right or Seiya in right? Seiya's gonna be in right. God bless us all.
Seiya's in right.
No,
God bless
man,
us all.
it's not gonna happen.
Okay, put Seiya in left and trade Ian.
No,
Happ.
I want Ian Happ to stay on this team.
Why?
Really?
He is a Cub. He came off
definitely is right now, yeah.
2017. He's been here with the Cubbies for 7 years now, right? He's
Okay.
about 8 years now.
Yeah,
He's a
so that's
switch.
the
He's a good
lifespan.
leadoff. I like him.
That's
He's a
the
good ball player.
lifespan of a good Cubs player.
You gotta have a good ball player in your lineup, and people like Ian Happ, and that's for sure. Gold
He's been slumping a lot too.
They all have though, so that's the thing. Like, what are you gonna do? That's just how it is. It's just
what are you gonna
that's
do?
been the stretch
There's a
right
reason
now,
there's a reason they took him out of the leadoff spot.
leadoff
Sorry,
spot,
I got
yeah.
distracted by this message.
Pure Cubs reaction right there. What are you gonna do?
It's true. They're all slumping right now, so you can't really blame a Happ, dude.
I can blame it on every single one
Sometimes
of
the
those
baseball bounces one way, sometimes bounces the other.
It's the beauty of it. Dude. It's the beauty of it. That's why I watch.
That's the game.
It's the game of inches.
That's why I watch Game of Inches.
Yeah, it is. It is a game of inches.
Saying all the wrong cliches.
Dansby was an inch away from the bag to tie up the game, and they
that was a big oops.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
It's the Reds.
Jeff's got some interesting messages that we'll talk about.
We're going to talk about those messages here in about 15 minutes.
So stick around,
ladies
Jeff,
and
because I'm going to
gentlemen.
respond to some of these messages of yours. But I appreciate you chiming in. I love it.
That's awesome.
When we come back, we're going to talk about one of our actually, what we're going to do is one of our favorite segments in all of Blow the Whistle. We all love it. Y'all are going to love it. It's called Off the Rails here on Blow the Whistle on WRMN 1410.
Most people out here think that taking care of one another is important. And most people would step up for a neighbor going through a tough time. Most people around here help out friends and family when they need it. But the funny thing is, most of us won't look for help when we need it. If you're struggling with mental health, you should know that there are resources out there that can help. And it's okay to talk about it if you need to. One place to get started with information is loveyourmindtoday.org. Loveyourmindtoday.org offers a range of guides, instructions, and insights for dealing with difficult situations or getting through a tough time. If you're struggling with mental health, get the help you need, because most people out here really care. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Kids today live in a world full of social pressure, bullying, and substance abuse. LEAD has a solution. LEAD connects law enforcement agencies with schools to deliver tested, proven, and effective anti-drugs and violence training to kids. Learn more about LEAD, Law Enforcement Against Drugs and Violence, and our work to create safer, healthier communities at leadrugs.org or on social media at We Are LEAD. Sponsored by LEAD, Inc.
Looking for an affordable dentist close to home? Bender Dental Care in Elgin offers new patient specials from $29, including x-rays, a regular cleaning, and exam. Senior discounts, a no insurance discount plan, and care credit financing. Bender Dental Care is a full-service family dentist with an outstanding 5-star Google rating. To find out more, call us at 847-888-4333. Bender Dental Care, affordable dentistry, close to home.
A recent Gallup poll indicated that 38% of Americans are putting off health care because of financial concerns, the highest ever recorded. I'm Dr. Bob Martin, here to serve you every Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4. Millions of Americans are seeking health advice that will not cost an arm and a leg, so I offer health tips and advice absolutely free. Listen to my show, Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4 right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM, the voice of the Valley.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a bite out of crime. Counterfeit products are popping up everywhere. Fake sneakers, fake cosmetics, and even fake pills. Crooks are selling counterfeit versions of just about everything. Last year, billions of dollars worth of counterfeit products were sold in the U.S. Sure, it may seem like saving a few bucks on the things you want isn't a big deal, but counterfeits are usually made in unsafe conditions, potentially using hazardous and even lethal ingredients that could harm you and others. And the money you've paid, it goes right into the hands of criminals and may support child labor, drugs, and even gangs. Smells like big crime to me. So if you still think buying fake products is harmless, think again. And remember, if you don't know where the products came from, how could you know where the money goes? You're smart, buy smart. Go for real. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org. This message is brought to you by the United States Patent and Trademark Office and the National Crime Prevention Council.
Looking to set sail on your dream vacation? Cruises International has you covered. Specializing in land and sea getaways, they're here to make your vacation unforgettable. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, they offer personalized service with a global network of specialists to ensure your trip is tailor-made just for you. Call today at 800-255-7447 to speak with a cruise and vacation expert. And don't miss Travel Tuesdays on WRMN AM 1410 every first Tuesday of the month from 11 to 12 p.m. on Out to Lunch. That's Cruises International. Your vacation, your way.
Blow the whistle.
Going off the rails.
Another train!
Welcome back to Blow the Whistle here on WRMN 1410.
There you go. You got it. There you go.
We're about to go off the rails, ladies and gentlemen. This is a segment where we just talk about whatever we want to talk about that isn't really sports related, but might be sports related in some way.
A little seasoning of it.
And
seasoning of sports.
Our boy Nick over there finally, after 2 weeks, watched Happy Gilmore 2.
What? Acting like it was the big, highly acclaimed movie that everyone needed to see.
Oscar award winning.
It's a one-time watch, dude. It's a one-time. One and done.
Get out.
It's a one and done.
Get out.
It's a one and done.
Get out.
I'm sure some guy named Oscar would give it an award. It's not going to win an Oscar.
What are you talking
it was
about?
fine.
Bad Bunny's performance was
Bad Bunny's performance was nice.
It was awesome.
That's what was one of my biggest takeaways. I just go, damn, he's just an all-around performer. Whether he's in the ring, another wrestler, another performer. Whether it's in the ring, on the acting side, or I guess just on the musical side. Bad Bunny does it all.
Real quick shout
just like MJF?
out.
MJF, that's amazing.
Real quick shout out to our boy Andrew Valentin, watching us on the YouTubes.
From X-Bomb Sports.
X-Bomb Sports, let's go.
Saying the best little internet radio show coming to you all. He's right.
On the radio.
Of course, X-Bomb always. X-Bomb always after Bad Karma Wrestling over on the Illinois Media School side of things.
There you go.
What time again, Nick?
It's right around 11 a.m. for Bad Karma Wrestling, and then right around then, just a little bit after, probably like 1-ish, because we just go long. Because we
Sometimes
yapping.
There's been a lot of PLE pay-per-views, so
yeah.
You gotta go see that last episode. I gotta tell you guys, man.
yeah.
You guys were going nuts, dude. You guys were that BK Tub episode, man.
Every time we said a naughty word, Nick, I just heard Frankie.
Oh my!
Snickering in the background.
This guy was muting it. I'm like, dude, just let it go, man. It's not for kids.
It's not for kids.
Not safe for work.
Muting us?
No, at first, I was like, I slapped his hand.
I slapped Scotty in his derriere the next time I see
slapped
him.
his hand. I'm like, dude, leave him alone, man. They're going. They're going.
You think that Happy Gilmore 2 is only a one-time watch?
It's a one and done.
I thought it was great.
I rewatched the first one 100,000 times. I'll do that, but not the second
I think the second one was just as good.
I mean, it's fun. It's fun. It has its moments. I like this ongoing theme. If you've seen That's My Boy, where it's kind of like the like the celebrity, like Rex Ryan has an infatuation with Tom Brady. Like John Daly can't do math. Like those are my favorite bits in those movies. Like just this, like Vanilla Ice has a thing for old ladies, and That's My Boy. Like it's just those are the funny.
What about
things.
Scotty Scheffler going to jail again?
That was amazing.
To me,
all four of those guys were great.
They were all great.
Scotty stole the show for me.
He's like, oh man,
Scotty
not
was
again.
amazing.
And he's watching it from prison.
The thing that cracked me up though is the moment he walked into the jail cell, he goes, "That's my bench."
That was good.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I was telling my girl, and you can clearly see, like, Nikki Bella's in there. They just cut all of her, like, talking parts, clearly.
Not a bad thing.
No, I'm not complaining. I'm letting her know because she was a Total Bellas fan or Total Divas fan.
Nick, are you saying you could not see her?
Could not see her. Well, you could see her.
Throwing shots, dude. It's Monday Night Raw right there.
Nothing gets past Frankie.
Nothing gets past Frankie.
Oh man, that's great. But yeah, Happy Gilmore 2. I think it was fine. Anything else good from there?
Highest viewed movie in Netflix history.
That's crazy.
So that means MJF outdrew Raw, which means he outdrew John Cena. So just saying, just let that be known.
Andrew said it's probably Sandler's best in a long while.
Yeah,
I would agree with that.
So.
I would agree with
What
that.
was that boat one they did with Aniston? It was terrible.
Murder Mystery?
Oh god.
It was okay. Like I mean, I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I was just.
It's not his normal rom-com.
Yeah.
I watched it and I was like, okay, I feel like I didn't waste 2 hours of my life.
You grade on the Adam Sandler curve, of course.
Yeah,
You have to.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You have to. Now
It seemed like everyone was having fun though.
There are rumors that there are other. He's going to be dropping a lot of twos.
What do you mean?
Wedding Singer 2,
yeah, Wedding Singer.
Waterboy 2.
I was about to say that.
I don't think Billy Madison lends itself to a 2.
The Cobbler too.
The Cobbler 2.
What was that Halloween movie they made? Huey Halloween?
Oh yeah,
Yo,
Huey
that was
Halloween.
so bad.
Huey. I'm going to eat a Snickers bar.
Shout out, man.
You should make a movie with him.
Good night.
That would be amazing.
I know what? I don't need him to do a movie with Chalamet. I just need Chalamet to do a guest appearance.
Waterboy 2, Chalamet's his son.
Yes, Waterboy. That's what it's got to be.
Okay, that's not bad.
Boom.
That's
Chalamet's his son.
I said Waterboy 2, Timothy Chalamet's his son.
Let me look right into the. Let me look right into the camera. Adam Sandler, you can pay Tyler Buterbaugh for that idea.
Because it's amazing.
You want to put out your Venmo so everybody
Yeah, you can Venmo me at Tyler-Buterbaugh, B-U-T-E-R-B-A-U-G-H.
Now you're going to get requests from other people.
I know, right? I'm going to have Jeff's Train World over here going to request $20 because the Bears lost.
Somebody might try to Venmo you and buy a lawnmower.
Oh, yeah, too. Oh, yeah.
Bring it back to the old school.
Oh, God. They tried to do that again like a month ago.
Did they really?
Yeah.
What were they trying to sell?
A lawnmower. Or, I don't know. I got someone's like, this is
Trying to
available.
sell you a lawnmower or you bought a lawnmower?
Did you not hear about the story? No, someone hacked
Tell them the story.
Someone hacked our Blow the Whistle Facebook account, and they put a fake lawnmower on Marketplace. I woke up at like 5 a.m. to hundreds of messages of people being like, is it still available? Is it still available? And I'm texting the boys. I'm like, guys, I think we got hacked. And I'm like, oh, God. So we had to text all these people back. Like, people are like, oh, I'm in the area. I'll come pick it up now. And I'm like, it ain't real. Like, I got no lawnmower for you.
Everything a lawnmower? Like, go do something with your life. I mean, what's going on? This guy's...
You got yard work to tend to.
I mean, dude, come on.
It was a nice lawnmower, but
I guess.
there's no way it was only worth like $1,100.
Dude, no way.
Yeah,
It was a push mower too. It wasn't even
No, it was a good riding one.
Was it a riding mower?
Yeah, but they're not gonna. You gotta put a down payment on those things now.
Yeah.
Are you getting
Oh,
ripped on?
Look who's showing up right at the end of the segment. Scotty K muting us on BK Dub.
BK Dub.
The first two swears, I think he did.
I can't even deal with him right now.
That's okay.
I can't even right now.
I just can't even.
Cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, Scotty throwing
Cup of
shots,
coffee.
dude.
I'm glad you watched it. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
The people that are out there poo-pooing all over it can get bent.
Yeah, it wasn't as. There was a nice little send off with all the past actors and actresses that passed away. Actually, from real life.
Yeah.
Into it, so I thought that was actually pretty classy, pretty nice touch, and
Yeah,
getting Shooter McGavin in it was pretty cool.
Did you like the twist at the beginning though? Dude.
Well, what exactly was that again?
Happy Gilmore has now killed 2 people.
Ah, that's right. Yeah.
Dude, his wife right away, dude. It was right out of nowhere.
Yeah, I did not expect that to be the way how this
Golf ball
started.
to that, yeah, it's crazy, dude.
All right, when we come back, it's time to bear down, ladies and gentlemen. We start the Bears pregame Eve show here on WRMN 1410.
Looking for an affordable dentist close to home? Bender Dental Care in Elgin offers new patient specials from $29, including x-rays, a regular cleaning, and exam. Senior discounts, a no insurance discount plan, and care credit financing. Bender Dental Care is a full-service family dentist with an outstanding 5-star Google rating. To find out more, call us at 847-888-4333. Bender Dental Care, affordable dentistry, close to home.
A recent Gallup poll indicated that 38% of Americans are putting off health care because of financial concerns, the highest ever recorded. I'm Dr. Bob Martin, here to serve you every Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4. Millions of Americans are seeking health advice that will not cost an arm and a leg, so I offer health tips and advice absolutely free. Listen to my show, Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4 right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM, the voice of the Valley.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Looking to set sail on your dream vacation? Cruises International has you covered. Specializing in land and sea getaways, they're here to make your vacation unforgettable. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, they offer personalized service with a global network of specialists to ensure your trip is tailor-made just for you. Call today at 800-255-7447 to speak with a cruise and vacation expert. And don't miss Travel Tuesdays on WRMN AM 1410 every first Tuesday of the month from 11 to 12 p.m. on Out to Lunch. That's Cruises International. Your vacation, your way.
Blow the whistle! Blow the whistle! Blow the whistle! Let's go, boys!
It's time for the greatest little internet radio show, Blow the Whistle. Broadcasting live from WRMN 1410. Tyler, Butterball, Buterball. Jackson Mahomes. Dude, you are so stupid. I knew this kid was going to be a complete meth, like a youth mess. Not meth. See, I think he needs to go to Allstate, because when you're covered by mayhem, you'll be better protected. David, Double D Dykstra.
You go out and draft your backup quarterback to Jordan Love. For every Bears fan that is out there right now, hope and pray to God that Jordan Love twists his ankle so bad that you get to see this godforsaken mess that is Sean Mother Trucking Clifford.
It's game time. Nick, no gimmicks, Johnston. I'm sorry, but I can't. I mean, Josh Allen had the same stat line as Lamar Jackson. You're not getting him any fuss. He literally has one less touchdown than Lamar Jackson, and you're not saying anything. You're not saying a word right now, and he lost the game. What are we doing?
I've never once.
Are you kidding me right now?
Frankie Marinara Oliveira.
Women can wait. Podcast first, women wait.
Tyler Buterball, David Dykstra, Nick Johnson, and Frankie Oliveira. Your greatest little internet radio show everywhere you go.
That's right. We're back. Blow the whistle for the Bears pregame Eve show. It's all Bears all the time for the next 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen. Hit us up in our comments on the YouTube page, WRMN Radio on YouTube. That's also AM 410 or 1410. Okay, did it again. Did it again.
You'll get
1410.
it.
1410.
You'll get it.
Yeah.
Bay.
Yeah.
We're about to talk a little
Bears. Not Bears.
Well,
it's a crane. It's more of a crane.
For some reason,
He's like doing like he's like a horns down. That's what he's trying to do.
I see what you're
bear
doing.
down.
Yeah, like an arthritis.
Bear down.
Get it? Bear down.
I see.
Rawr.
I don't want to. I'll tear a rotator cuff doing that, man.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, Vito.
What you say?
Bear down.
Bear
down indeed.
There you go, Dan.
No one cares about that, Vito.
Well, okay, I'm sorry. Falcon down.
No,
Let's start
it's
flying.
rise up, homie.
Rise up.
Yeah.
The only good bird's a dead bird.
Oh ho ho.
No, the only good bird is a dirty bird.
Bazinga.
Bird is the word.
All right, boys, let's get into this preview real quick because, little tease, we got a special guest coming in for the next segment.
Nice.
A legend in the industry. And that's all I'm going to say.
So
tune in.
There you go.
Tune in. Game 1 preseason, boys.
Yes, sir.
Dolphins, Bears, noon tomorrow on the NFL Network, or probably on what, CBS or Fox?
Fox, yeah.
Fox.
I think it's Fox, yeah.
Fox. All right.
Because Adam Amin and oh my gosh, what's his name?
Mark Sanchez?
No.
Who's
Jim Miller is on the call.
Fox,
Miller, okay.
Fox River Valley, Bears and 5.
Bears and 5. There
Bears
you
and
go.
It's easy as that.
Of course, Andrew, Houday Nation. That being said, we know one thing for sure. Well, we know a couple things for sure. Tua ain't even going to be in the building because they don't want him to get hit on the sideline and get another concussion. Joking.
Gotta watch out for
It was a
water
joke.
balls.
It was a joke.
Water
It was a
bottles.
joke.
Where the
I'm sure
helmet,
he'll be
Tua?
there. I'm sure he'll be there. I'm sure he'll be there.
Him and his Bert and Ernie haircut. What's going on with that?
Yeah, that looks awful.
I'm sorry. I'm losing mine, but I'll still throw shade. I don't care.
I don't know if you saw it or not, but you know why it was a great day today?
Why is
You're
that?
another day closer to death.
Yeah, I mean,
There we go.
he's not breaking up any fights today, so that's good.
No.
Yeah, that was all day yesterday, apparently.
No picks being thrown by Tua today.
Yeah, that was a big thing too.
Yeah.
Three picks. Yeah.
So
there's a lot of big takeaways from these past couple days.
I did. Shador looked good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Dart.
I was talking Bears wise, but yeah, I mean just yesterday.
Dart looks good.
Dart looks good. Yeah.
That being said, majority of the starters are not playing tomorrow.
Yeah, I
9
think
and
so.
9. 9 on defense, 9 on offense. 18 total.
Gesundheit.
Is going to be the thing.
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Starting off hot.
Oh, I forgot Quinn Ewers is on the Dolphins. Yeah, you guys are done. Done!
Yep.
Done tomorrow. You lose your first game.
Nah, you kidding me? Bears always win in the preseason.
That being said,
It is a pick 'em.
They went 3-0 this year.
Yeah, and what happened?
I don't know.
You don't want to have any PTSD on last season?
Leave it there.
That being said, I'll start with you first, Nick. Majority of the players are sitting out, starters-wise. Who are you most interested to watch in the first preseason game?
Did they confirm Colson Loveland being out?
If he's kind of a starter, but he probably is.
I would only assume.
I'm going to assume he's out just because they don't want him to get dinged up again.
Yeah, he's just come back from his
probably precautionary. I would maybe just look forward to Luther Burden. I'll look also forward to just maybe Tyson Bagent looking good and potentially raising up his trade stock if anyone wants to trade off and invest into a backup quarterback. That is Tyson Bagent. So there's been a lot of buzz about him and just in regards of that. So they truly believe he can be a starter in some regards. So again, if he can go out there and look decent in this first preseason game, not make any mental mistakes. Like I said, make all the younger guys look pretty decent. Tyson Bagent should have a nice little time. Otherwise, I don't want to take all the names, but is the running back?
That's Monangai?
Yeah, that's what everyone else is buzzing about too. So that should be nice.
I think because I think he's going to get more playing time than Luther Burden, because I think they're prioritizing Luther Burden a lot more than Monangai. Monangai's still got a lot to prove. He's like 5th on the depth chart.
Yeah, he's behind Ian Wheeler and Homer. Hopefully those guys get caught.
So I would love to see. I'm excited to see about Monangai because I'm hearing a lot of great things from him out of camp. I mean, the dude he's a workhorse. I mean, he's not the fastest guy, but he can take a hit. He won't fumble the ball, and he's got a little nice pep to his step in that first cut. So I mean, I'm excited to see what he does, kind of see what he can add to that running back room, because that was one of the biggest concerns that we had as fans, and I think the Bears were figuring out, because DeAndre Swift didn't have a great year last year.
Roshan got hurt.
So I mean, and then a lot of other guys that just haven't really been able to step up and kind of fit exactly, especially now with Ben Johnson's system. So I'm excited to see what Monangai does. Will hopefully prove himself to be a guy to be on this 53-man roster. But I mean, Luther Burden, of course, obviously the biggest excitement, because I still can't believe he fell to the Bears in the second round. Yeah. Makes no sense.
Mine's gonna be probably the same thing. Like Luther, of course. The only name that you guys haven't mentioned is Ozzie Trapilo. Hopefully his left or right, just simple blocking, is protect Tyson Bagent's blind side or Case Keenum, whoever's going to be in there. And yeah, I mean, just fundamental football. I'm looking for fundamental football in week 1 preseason. That's it. Like Luther Burden catching a ball, like you said on Wednesday. I'm pretty sure you said that. Just legitimately catching a ball, route running for Luther Burden.
Yeah. Doesn't need to make the big explosive play. Just catch the ball and start throwing it.
Yeah, it looked good. Ozzie Trapilo, because he's competing with Braxton Jones, who hasn't proved anything yet in 3 years. He's drafted in 5th round 2022. So, I mean, he hasn't really proved anything. So, hopefully, Ozzie shows me something.
I don't know if this was on your set of questions, but I threw this up earlier for on the Rise. Do you watching the Bengals on Thursday or on Friday night, Joe Burrow making connections to Jamar Chase? Should the Bears not have their number? I mean, obviously it's already, but should the Bears have had their number ones go out there at least for a series, just to, if there is all this speculation that the Bears are truly struggling with this number one and just aren't getting this offense underneath their belt, should the number ones have gone out there at least for this very first one? I know again there's still 2 others to go, but
I think at least the first series, I think they should have, because exactly, you're right on the spot right there, is that this first team offense has been struggling, and so it's like, how are we going to see? How do we know that they're going to be ready week 1 of the regular season if they haven't even gotten like a full in-game experience with this new team. So I mean, yeah, I think at least a series. Yes, you don't want to like have the case of injuries or whatever like that, but it's just like injuries are gonna happen, and it doesn't like. But like, I'd rather the team kind of like figure themselves out. And possibly someone getting injured, but knock on wood, no one gets hurt. But again,
those
there's a
can
lot
happen at any time.
Exactly.
And it clearly,
you can't prevent
from practice to playing, it doesn't matter. Those can happen at any time.
Exactly. You can't prevent it. So it's just like, I'd rather see how this team does.
Oh, wait a minute. I just popped an idea. Just keep going.
I know. I was just saying. That's my name. We don't know the identity of this offense yet. So it's like we got to see this first team kind of mesh and build together or it's gonna be a rude awakening for week 1.
No, I said because what did you say? You said injuries happen anytime. Right? Yeah. So let's go deep back to Shota Imanaga.
Oh my God!
Starting at the time. I'm right.
This is
but anyway,
Bears
pregame. Yeah.
Stop.
Let's just
Bears
exactly.
pregame.
I was right though. You just proved my point. But anyway, yeah.
Read
of course.
the title of the YouTube.
I know. I'm sorry. I just had to throw a shot in there. I was right. You know what I mean? But
no, you weren't right. But that's okay.
It's okay.
You've been holding a grudge about that for this long?
Oh, for certain.
Oh my God.
You know he's been sitting down.
How's that one game loss looking now?
It's okay. Forget it. It's over. Bears. Yeah, maybe I said back to that week 1 question. I'm thinking. I mean, of course, injuries are a factor, but I think they should for sure start their guys all out in week 2. Hopefully, they went all out during practice against the Dolphins 2 days ago or yesterday. Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
2 days ago.
Yeah, they were off today, and then obviously going to play tomorrow.
So hopefully they went all out yesterday. That's why they sat them today, and then hopefully they start in week 2 for sure, 100%. Whoever.
And that's just like I said, I would think they should have to get off on the right note, considering first 2 games of the season are both division games. You got the Vikings week 1, and then followed by the Lions in week 2. So you can't really afford to just like, they'll find their footing. Like, no, they're getting 2 division games right away. Like, you need to win. You just need to win.
Back to back, you have to.
If you want to stay competitive at all, even this early in the season.
Jordan Addison's not playing. He's suspended for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So that's going to be huge, too.
That's a big factor.
That's a big factor. That's going to be huge. Monday Night Football, dude, that's going to be huge.
Labeling it not a must-win, but a can't lose.
Can't lose, yes.
Can't lose in that first week.
Yes.
So I think that's where we're at.
Yeah.
But that's jumping the gun all the way from to regular season.
Scotty goes, I don't want to be negative, but there's a world where the Bears start 1-3 this year.
Sure,
of course, it's a possibility.
And there's a world where they start 4-0.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? This guy's going Dr. Strange style, dude. About a bunch of worlds we got over here. What's going on? Whatever.
My turn now?
Oh, you want to?
It's Barry and Joseph.
He's the host. You can stop this.
Wow. No, I'm not going to interrupt good conversation, but I'm just like, hey guys, yeah.
Have you enjoyed the show so far?
I loved the conversation.
Well,
Here, listen. There's one dude and one dude only, and that's my guy.
Who's that?
Manungai.
Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah.
My
Jokes.
guy, Manungai.
That's gonna be a song.
That'll get trending.
I watched him at Rutgers last year. He is a load. And I think he at the end of training camp will probably be your number 3. They've got him down on the depth chart just because I believe the other 2 know the system.
Yeah. No, they've
been on the Bears for last year.
Yeah.
From last year.
I think it's because they have more experience.
I guess it is a new system.
But yeah.
But that being said, I think it's just learning the system as a rookie might be a little more taxing because, football gets called different stuff, but schemes are sometimes very similar. So for me, I'm very interested to see how he plays. I think he's going to run some people over tomorrow night. I'm hoping Luther Burden has himself a good showing with Tyson Bagent throwing to him. I honest to God, I think you're right, Nick. I think Tyson is that piece that could be a sparkling little shiny object where people
like him in the locker room. He's a locker room glue guy from what everyone's saying. So
Saints.
He could be a good
And his dad has
Saints
how many arm wrestling championships?
legend,
Exactly.
27?
I rest my case.
His dad's so
He's an arm wrestling champion, pal.
His dad
he's the
is
best.
To quote professional wrestling, no brakes, all gas.
Batu. I like that.
But once again, I think that's. Is there anything that you want to kind of see from there. Well, you know what? We'll get to it after our special guest in the next segment, a legend in Chicago media, joins us next here on Bears Pregame Eve with your boys from Blow the Whistle on WRMN 1410.
The Moose Lodge 799 in Elgin is a place to connect with family, friends, and your community. Moose Lodge 799 is conveniently located at 925 South McLean Boulevard, and they offer fun family activities, exciting community service projects, and live entertainment on the weekends. Moose Lodge 799 opens at 2 p.m. Tuesday through Friday and 11 a.m. on weekends. For more information about becoming a member, call 847-741-0799. Moose Lodge 799, where you're more than a member, you're family.
My name is Ariel. I moved to the U.S. at 19. I spoke no English and I struggled finding job opportunities. Everything I have, I owe to the Adult Literacy Center and getting my high school diploma at age 22.
It was an honor helping you achieve your greatness. Now you're helping others achieve theirs. It inspires me.
When you graduate, they graduate. Find free and supportive adult education centers near you at finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Ever tried balancing a dozen eggs in one hand while hopping on one foot? Or maybe juggling cats while riding the unicycle? Sounds ridiculous, right? But guess what? That's exactly what texting while driving is like. Your human brain only has the capacity to focus on one thing at a time. So when you're behind the wheel, give driving your undivided attention.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Most people out here think that taking care of one another is important. And most people would step up for a neighbor going through a tough time. Most people around here help out friends and family when they need it. But the funny thing is, most of us won't look for help when we need it. If you're struggling with mental health, you should know that there are resources out there that can help. And it's okay to talk about it if you need to. One place to get started with information is loveyourmindtoday.org. Loveyourmindtoday.org offers a range of guides, instructions, and insights for dealing with difficult situations or getting through a tough time. If you're struggling with mental health, get the help you need, because most people out here really care. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Kids today live in a world full of social pressure, bullying, and substance abuse. LEAD has a solution. LEAD connects law enforcement agencies with schools to deliver tested, proven, and effective anti-drugs and violence training to kids. Learn more about LEAD, Law Enforcement Against Drugs and Violence, and our work to create safer, healthier communities at leadrugs.org or on social media at We Are LEAD. Sponsored by LEAD, Inc.
Looking for an affordable dentist close to home? Bender Dental Care in Elgin offers new patient specials from $29, including x-rays, a regular cleaning, and exam. Senior discounts, a no insurance discount plan, and care credit financing. Bender Dental Care is a full-service family dentist with an outstanding 5-star Google rating. To find out more, call us at 847-888-4333. Bender Dental Care, affordable dentistry, close to home.
A recent Gallup poll indicated that 38% of Americans are putting off health care because of financial concerns, the highest ever recorded. I'm Dr. Bob Martin, here to serve you every Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4. Millions of Americans are seeking health advice that will not cost an arm and a leg, so I offer health tips and advice absolutely free. Listen to my show, Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4 right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM, the voice of the Valley.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Let's get back to more Blow the Whistle right here on WRMN 1410.
Welcome back to Bears pregame eve with your boys from Blow the Whistle. I'm David Double D Dykstra. I'm here with my guys to the right.
Tyler Butterball, Beaterball.
Frankie Marinero Oliveira.
No gimmicks, Nick Johnston.
Wow, the sun.
We would
look at me.
We would have a Chicago legend on the phone by now if someone hadn't given him the wrong number.
Come on, David. Why would you do that?
Psych, that's the wrong number.
Oh, that's the best. That's the meat.
Yeah.
Well, he's got the right number now, so hopefully he'll be calling in soon.
I mean, he might be 3 sheets to the wind too. We don't know.
There you go.
Hey, it's a man's day off.
It's a Saturday, baby.
Well, let's open up for him, and then afterward, I say we open up the rest of the phone calls, the rest of the ways for anybody else that wants to.
You wanna?
I'll take. We can take calls.
Let's take calls.
We can take calls. Toss out the number, Frankie.
Got it right here. Studio number
847-931-1410.
Yeah.
Hit us up.
Hit him up with questions.
Got any Bears questions?
Anything.
Got any Bears thoughts? You know, I want to talk to you. Where are you, Jeff's Train World and Ho and O Gauge? This guy's a very Debbie Downer. He don't like Caleb Williams. He thinks he's one of them Bobs from Evanston that wants Tyson Bagent to be the starter. So I mean,
well, until we
got this baguette guy.
Until we get the legend on the phone, if he calls in.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to see in the game as far as offense and defense? I will start with Tyler first.
I mean, obviously.
Well, since you're starting with Tyler first, I'm gonna go ahead. No, go ahead, Tyler.
I mean, obviously, we're not gonna see all of Ben Johnson's tricks come out of his sleeve. We're gonna see a nice little appetizer of it. I just kind of want to see a little more structure, I guess, and like actual kind of well-designed play calling from the offense. I want to see the passing game get going. I want to see them hopefully kind of established, see who they got in the backfield because, again, like I said earlier, that's kind of like one of the biggest questions, like what's this run game going to be like? We know Ben Johnson loves to run the ball, but you got a load of weapons on the receiving side, and so obviously we're going to see a lot of high-flying passing and stuff like that. So are we going to see a lot of it from Tyson Bagent? Probably not, and the second stringers, but we're going to see, like I said, an appetizer of the offensive play calling. What I really want to see, I'm just hearing nothing but great things from this defense. And I would love to see, obviously we're not seeing the starting defense either, but Dennis Allen is a evil mastermind on the defensive side, while Ben Johnson evil mastermind on the offensive side. I think we're going to, I said, I think either during the break or it was in the segment when I said to you, Frank, is that I think this season we're going to see more out of the defense than the offense. The offense is still figuring things out, but I'm really excited to see what Dennis Allen's got cooking with this defense because everything I've been hearing is guys are playing mean and nasty, and it just sounds exciting. Like it almost kind of makes me think about the 2018 Bears defense. Like they were mean, nasty. They were turning the ball over like crazy. They were a top 3 defense in the league. Dude. That was a fun year, and so I'm kind of hoping to see a lot from the defense, see what they got on depth.
I mean, I would say the same thing. Dennis said, I would say more structure, of course. Delay of games, limit the mistakes, just the dumb mistakes that happened throughout a game. Especially last year, they suffered through a lot. Delay of games, holding a timeout, going out of the game. You know what I mean? So just normal managerial Ben Johnson's debut, week 1. So I wouldn't hold too much on Ben because now he's coaching 53 guys instead of 20 something. You know, it's a hard difference. It's a big difference. So yeah, just Dennis Allen. Hopefully the defense. Big buzz. Dennis Allen's have him do up and downs for the first week. So he's been harsh on him. They've been saying they love playing for him. Ben Johnson, just the buzz and hell is so I want to see it on the field. Of course, the starters are not on there, so we might not see everything.
So you're saying as simple as a hand gesture like this?
Yeah, exactly. That. And not
win a need?
It might not be pretty because the backups are in there, but still, it doesn't matter. Just a well game defensively, offensively. Luther Burden hopefully pops off. Ozzie Trapillo, the rookies show out.
I just want to see effort. I just want to see those football things. Is that Ben Johnson? That I'm going to use the word. Is that Ben Johnson culture? I know.
Nick, dare you, sir?
I'm saying it so we can kind of just engage and make sure everyone understands that is that the concept actually ingrained in the players right now? Are they hustling to the line? Are they calling out plays on the field? Are they actually picking up blitzes and anything and recognizing anything? That's just the small things I want to see. Just the effort, just that effort again. Just the small thing of wanting to go from the line to in there. So I think he's on the line right now. So it might be.
That's probably him, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Want to go ahead and lock him in?
Go bring him in.
All righty.
Needs to introduce
Mr. Dustin Rhodes. Are you there?
Double D, what's up?
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the executive producer of the Mully and Haw Show, Dustin Rhodes, legend in Chicago sports media, has joined us to talk a little Bears. How's it going for you on this Saturday night? Are you excited for tomorrow, Dustin?
I am excited, even despite the fact that the starters aren't going to play, which kind of mixed feelings. I don't know where you guys are at on it. I get it a little bit. It sounds like they did a lot of work against the Dolphins Friday afternoon up at Hallis Hall. So I get it. I get it a little bit. And my biggest thing is, if you're speculating, right, can you imagine? So they said that 9 of 11 on offense and defense. So 9 of 11 offensive starters, 9 of 11 defensive starters are going to rest. Who are the two guys? Like, who are the two guys that are like, you know what, you're going to play? I mean, what do you think they're feeling right now?
Poor Cole Kmet.
Is it like Roma Dunze working a little bit with the Bajancy, Tyson Bates, or is it like, is Ozzie Trapillo the guy who needs to play like half a game, which would make sense, right? A guy who's never played a snap in the NFL, regardless, preseason or otherwise, right? Like, did you guys think about that at all? Speculate at all about, like, who's that guy and how do you think they feel?
We haven't really talked about it. We touched on it a little bit. We're going to dive in deeper a little bit here after we're done with you. The first real big question that we have for you, Dustin, is who are you most interested to watch in this first preseason game?
Well, that's part of the problem is I don't know who exactly to play, David, right? If Ozzie Trapillo is playing, I'm super interested in watching Ozzie Trapillo, right? You're talking about like a mountain of a man. He's like a foot taller, David. He's about a foot taller than you and I, and about 2 feet taller than Tyler.
Fair enough.
All right, low hanging fruit. It's Saturday night, right? It's Saturday night. Little comedy show. But he's about a foot taller than Dykstra and I, and 2 feet taller than Tyler. But seriously, if he is making his first quote unquote real NFL start, it's a real. All these guys have got. Listen, we would have all loved to have played a snap in a preseason game, let alone an NFL game. So if Ozzie Trapillo is involved, I want to see him. Is it Luther Burden III? Right? Is he running route? Like, who? You got to know who that guy is that's going to be playing. And then there's all these guys we've heard about. Like, is it? There's it's all initials because I can't pronounce the names. It's like AO on offense is a wide receiver that everybody's in love with, like AZ on defense. Maybe I've got them backwards. Those two guys. I'm kind of interested in the kid from Maryland.
Alamide Zacchaeus.
How does he? How does a guy from Maryland look at linebacker? I'm guessing he's going to take a bunch of reps, but not knowing who's going to play, it's kind of hard to say who you're. Is Brisker? Does Brisker need to make a little contact in a real game? The guy's been gone for forever. Right?
No.
He played 3 or 4 games. He's not playing.
No, I would suspect he's not playing, Dustin, just because the fear of the concussion coming back.
Yeah. Right, but I mean, if he is playing, I'm trying to find a guy that might be playing that I would be interested in watching. Right, so.
Well, the one guy I kind of brought up was Tyson Bajan. You kind of mentioned that earlier, just what's going to see out of the Bajancy. I kind of lightly tossed it up to the guys over here of if he goes out there and he performs pretty well, not is he going to jump over Caleb, but does that add a little trade stock to him? Is that something maybe the Bears would look on later on down the line eventually? Because QB1s go down that seems to be the trend every which way this season.
Right,
now,
good point, Nick. And we've also heard Ben Johnson talk about how smart he is, how prepared he is, how he's one of the first guys in, one of the last guys out, really taking things super serious. So I wondered if all of that kind of loud talk from the coach also was to also boost him up, prop him up, if you will, as a guy that, maybe you need to see take that next step or be available to another team, because they have another very capable backup. Listen, the goal is you never want your backups to play, especially at that position, right? But, I mean, that's a great point, Nick. I think you make a really good point there. And we haven't heard anything, right, other than down in Indy. But Indy's got like 4 quarterbacks on that roster.
They do. Cleveland, too. Yeah.
6.
Cleveland,
Right? Well,
New Orleans.
got like 5. But Shadur Sanders, listen, he looked pretty good. Watch those highlights. Shadur Sanders looked like if he gets a clean pocket.
Don't worry. I'll pull up for Total Sports Prep. I got you.
All right, yeah. We need all those highlights. We also need Tom Brady. We also need. How about Tom Brady giving it to the Jets fans?
Oh, yeah.
You guys catch that?
Shots.
That was classic, right?
Yeah.
He gives it to the Jets fans. When you walk out of the stadium, you can throw your beer at me.
Around the second quarter.
Yeah, during the second quarter. Maybe the third, he said. That was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, maybe the third. Yeah, they'll walk out of the. What is it? Is it Gillette anymore? I don't know what that stadium's called up there. It used to be Gillette.
Yeah.
Walked out all pissed off.
I think,
that they were losing again. And again, like Mike Vrabel, who doesn't want a guy? You see the picture of him stand there? He had like the cut on his face still from he got bloodied up from the dual practice. I love that stuff.
Yeah, I have a question for you, Dustin, about Ozzy Trapilo. We're talking about Ozzy. So
introduce yourself.
I'm Frank. What's up, Dustin?
Frankie.
What's up, Dustin?
Frank, how's that cut? How's that cut on your leg from playing hardball? This guy Frankie, if you're a new listener to the show, Frankie's playing hardball out there with his dad. He's playing shortstop.
I got a game tomorrow, Dustin. I got a game tomorrow. But anyway, Ozzy Trapilo was. You said.
I had a question for you.
Yeah,
Wait, before you have a question, you wear a cup? You were
no
like a
cup.
real cup?
You know what, Dustin? I swear to you, dude. I was playing catcher last week, and
you better wear a cup when you're playing catcher.
Yeah, no, that's what they told me.
Jockstrap and cup. I mean, what are you doing?
Dude, the ump looked at me and said, "You got a cup on, kid?" He said, "No, I'm not planning on having kids anytime soon, so don't worry about it."
It's not about soon at all. I mean, you can have,
I know.
Any kids at all. Forget about that.
I was putting my hand
soon, but.
Yeah. I was trying to protect it as best as possible.
I had a buddy wrestler friend who ended up his nickname was One Nut. Okay,
that's amazing, dude. What happened to the other one, dude? It's gone. Don't worry about it.
It was a wrestling injury. That's wrestling injury. Not that WWF stuff.
So Ozzy Trapilo, you said was must watch. You said one of your biggest guys you're going to watch.
If he plays, you want to see what he does, right?
Yeah. What are you expecting him from this season? Of course, he's backing up Braxton Jones. Is said on the unofficial depth chart. So you think he'll beat Braxton Jones this year, like week 6 or by the end of the week, or what?
Well, we got to see him, right? Exactly, without seeing him, I mean, it makes sense. A lot of people will say, including guys like David Hawd, will say, like, well, listen, it's Braxton Jones' job to lose. But this is a whole new regime as far as the head coach. And I don't know if you guys have talked about this. I feel like the general manager for the Bears, Ryan Poles, he works for the head coach.
Yeah, he does.
It's not vice versa. I think Ben Johnson's in charge. Yeah. And I don't think Ben Johnson has any ties to Braxton Jones other than seeing the tape. And he's serviceable. He's not bad. Yeah. Not great. It's not bad. But I don't think he'd be like, well, it's his job and Ozzy has to beat him out. I think they're running the supposed 3-man weave at offensive tackle to really give a shot. And I don't think that Braxton Jones is ready to take real snaps. I would be shocked. Yeah. So if you don't think Ozzy's playing tomorrow, I would certainly be shocked if Braxton Jones played tomorrow. And that means you're going with the kid from Hinsdale Central and Yale starting at tackle tomorrow. I mean, that would be wild.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah. Okay.
Dustin, this is Tyler. I got to add a quick question because obviously it went viral all over TikTok with Caleb Williams missing the little net thing and not making one in the basket. But he had a response to it, because I forgot who asked him it during the press
Patrick
conference.
Finley started the press conference off the other day.
I love
Finley
Patrick Finley. Actually,
yep.
I might be texting him here soon for Monday. But what did you think of his comment?
Don't forget to slack it.
Oh yeah, no, I gotta slack it. Efforting, efforting Patrick Finley. But what did you think of Caleb's comments on that? Like, because clearly he didn't think it was such a big deal. Did you find him missing those targets a big deal? And then
no, I don't. After hearing some explanation, when I saw it at first, I had a knee-jerk reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Jerk being the key word to the point. But yeah, I mean, for sure, he was talking. It's all about speed. They get the ball back. They're not finding the laces, and you're trying to. It's a video game. Basically, they were playing a video game.
Right.
It's like pop a shot for football instead of basketball. It's like whatever you would call pop a shot for football. That's what they were doing. They were trying to spin the ball, but he wasn't getting the laces right on his hands, and he had a reaction. But we have also heard that Ben Johnson has said he wants to see Caleb more, for lack of more, growing up. He doesn't want to see the palms up type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, what do you mean? It's not my fault. There's a lot of that with him. Like, oh, it's not my fault. No, not mine. So like, the Caleb Williams excuse tour starting Monday night against the Vikings, that's when it starts. It's over. The Caleb Williams excuse tour is over. It's a new tour. So if you had that concert T-shirt, rip it up, throw it in the fire. That's it. No more excuses. You're not going to rebuilt offensive line. He's got all these weapons. He's got arguably one of the best play callers. Still don't know about a head coach yet, but obviously a very good play caller in Ben Johnson, running things for him. So, let's see.
You're not going to give him that same leeway of, what Trevor Lawrence down there in Florida, down there in Jacksonville had, what was it?
Urban
Meyer, kind of like that for his rookie year.
Trevor Lawrence is, 5 years in, but we're starting to see that. It's a great point, Nick. So every time you get a new head coach, you get a new offensive coordinator, right? And so, a lot of people want to say, this is really Caleb Williams' rookie year. Last year didn't count. So are we going to, so we got to give him another year. And then, now it's only his sophomore year, even though it's fourth year. So at some point, the excuses have to stop.
No, that's fair.
We're on talking with Dustin Rhodes, executive producer from the Molly and Haw Show on 670 The Score. Dustin, real quick, I know we don't know who's actually playing and not playing, but is there an overall thought process or something that you want to see in the game from the offense or defense?
Right, breaking the huddle, no pre-snap penalties, don't turn the ball over. I think those are the important things, regardless of who's playing. Listen, put the ball in the end zone. I mean, listen, I would like to see a Cairo Santos 50-plus yard attempt at Soldier Field. I think that's important for his confidence or the fans to see him kick a 50 or 50-plus yard field goal. So, not converting wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to see him kick a field goal. But again, limit the penalties. Be a professional football team. No excuses. Don't turn the ball over. I think those are the keys. But how about the fact that the Dolphins end up getting a fight with each other at practice?
Yeah. It's that Dolphins culture.
When you got a head coach who wears those European pants.
Like
where they're not quite. He pulls his sweatpants. He's a weird guy. He fits in perfect. He fits in perfect with South.
Dustin, they should be wearing suits.
Not my thing. Not my style. But okay.
Dustin, before we let you go, what's your overall predictions? What's their record for the Bears this upcoming season? Do you expect a winning record? Do you expect playoffs? Or how do you feel about this Bears season?
Yeah, I'll still go 10. I'll go. What, 10-7, right? They play 17 games now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
10-7. I can go 10-7. Here's the tricky part. What you got to do is you got to look at the road schedule and you got to say, okay, outside of the Raiders, and even that you never know. Outside, what game are you going to win on the road? What game are the Bears going to win on the road? The road schedule is a beast, right? They got the Ravens on the road. They got the Commanders on the road. They got a beastly schedule on the road.
Yeah, they're playing 11 teams over 500. That's the tied for second, the same. Both that is the same amount. So yeah, it's overall just a really tough schedule for the Bears. So
the division, right? The division was fantastic last year. So you got all those teams. That helps put the numbers in perspective that you're mentioning. Have you guys kept an eye on? I know you guys are on the air right now. I have not. JJ McCarthy, like 3 for 7 for 30 yards or something? Very pedestrian.
Yeah, I can look up his stats really quick. Yeah, I'm looking.
But I heard very pedestrian, nothing to. Again, local guy made good. I'll cheer for him, except when he plays the Bears.
Yeah, 4 for 7.
Except when he plays the Bears.
Yeah, 4 for 7, 30 yards, no sacks taken, nothing like that. 1 rush for 8 yards. So yeah, nothing to write home to mom about.
Can we get the 1 rush for 8 yards and prep on Monday?
You got it.
Okay, thank you.
Well, Dustin, we appreciate you coming on. Once again, this is Dustin Rhodes, from the executive producer of the Mully and Hall Show on 670 The Score. Appreciate you coming on. You have been an absolute mentor to all of us here. It was an honor to have you as our first guest on Bears pregame eve. Appreciate it, my guy.
Absolutely. Hey, Tyler, just remember, when you're efforting those guests, make sure to give them the right number to call into.
Yeah! Thank you, Dustin.
You got it.
Have a great rest of the weekend. This is Bears pregame eve here with your boys from Blow the Whistle on WRMN YouTube 1410.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a bite out of crime. Counterfeit products are popping up everywhere. Fake sneakers, fake cosmetics, and even fake pills. Crooks are selling counterfeit versions of just about everything. Last year, billions of dollars worth of counterfeit products were sold in the U.S. Sure, it may seem like saving a few bucks on the things you want isn't a big deal, but counterfeits are usually made in unsafe conditions, potentially using hazardous and even lethal ingredients that could harm you and others. And the money you've paid, it goes right into the hands of criminals and may support child labor, drugs, and even gangs. Smells like big crime to me. So if you still think buying fake products is harmless, think again. And remember, if you don't know where the products came from, how could you know where the money goes? You're smart, buy smart. Go for real. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org. This message is brought to you by the United States Patent and Trademark Office and the National Crime Prevention Council.
Looking to set sail on your dream vacation? Cruises International has you covered. Specializing in land and sea getaways, they're here to make your vacation unforgettable. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, they offer personalized service with a global network of specialists to ensure your trip is tailor-made just for you. Call today at 800-255-7447 to speak with a cruise and vacation expert. And don't miss Travel Tuesdays on WRMN AM 1410 every first Tuesday of the month from 11 to 12 p.m. on Out to Lunch. That's Cruises International. Your vacation, your way.
The Moose Lodge 799 in Elgin is a place to connect with family, friends, and your community. Moose Lodge 799 is conveniently located at 925 South McLean Boulevard, and they offer fun family activities, exciting community service projects, and live entertainment on the weekends. Moose Lodge 799 opens at 2 p.m. Tuesday through Friday and 11 a.m. on weekends. For more information about becoming a member, call 847-741-0799. Moose Lodge 799, where you're more than a member, you're family.
My name is Ariel. I moved to the U.S. at 19. I spoke no English and I struggled finding job opportunities. Everything I have, I owe to the Adult Literacy Center and getting my high school diploma at age 22.
It was an honor helping you achieve your greatness. Now you're helping others achieve theirs. It inspires me.
When you graduate, they graduate. Find free and supportive adult education centers near you at finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Ever tried balancing a dozen eggs in one hand while hopping on one foot? Or maybe juggling cats while riding the unicycle? Sounds ridiculous, right? But guess what? That's exactly what texting while driving is like. Your human brain only has the capacity to focus on one thing at a time. So when you're behind the wheel, give driving your undivided attention.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Most people out here think that taking care of one another is important. And most people would step up for a neighbor going through a tough time. Most people around here help out friends and family when they need it. But the funny thing is, most of us won't look for help when we need it. If you're struggling with mental health, you should know that there are resources out there that can help. and it's okay to talk about it if you need to. One place to get started with information is loveyourmindtoday.org. Loveyourmindtoday.org offers a range of guides, instructions, and insights for dealing with difficult situations or getting through a tough time. If you're struggling with mental health, get the help you need, because most people out here really care. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Looking for an affordable dentist close to home? Bender Dental Care in Elgin offers new patient specials from $29, including x-rays, a regular cleaning, and exam. Senior discounts, a no insurance discount plan, and care credit financing. Bender Dental Care is a full-service family dentist with an outstanding 5-star Google rating. To find out more, call us at 847-888-4333. Bender Dental Care, affordable dentistry, close to home.
A recent Gallup poll indicated that 38% of Americans are putting off health care because of financial concerns, the highest ever recorded. I'm Dr. Bob Martin, here to serve you every Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4. Millions of Americans are seeking.
We're back with more Blow the Whistle here on WRMN 1410.
Welcome back to Bears Pregame Eve, the show that has more than one nut.
I like that one.
I love it.
Is that going to be the new
That might be the new slogan. That might be the new slogan.
that too.
Yeah.
That is too good.
Get it embroidered above the logo.
Right underneath.
Just have a banner, more than one nut.
More than one nut.
That's when once we get a
Slap it
backdrop.
like Notre Dame does on the way out.
Oh, one nut.
That's amazing.
God, I don't think we can keep saying that.
But, you know.
We're just on the YouTube to be fair. To be fair. But yeah. It's great stuff, folks.
Thank you once again to Dustin Rhodes for joining us. I know Tyler and I wouldn't be where we are without Dustin, literally and figuratively.
He got me a job.
Well, we got ourselves jobs, but he got our foot in the door.
First off, you gotta say how Molly does it. Like, and thank you to our executive producer, Mr. Dustin William Rhodes.
I will never say Dustin William Rhodes because I know it torques him to no end. No end.
Yeah.
No end.
Is that actually his middle name, William?
No. Well, just one William.
Oh, okay. You just call him William.
But I think that's a Molly thing.
Molly thing?
Yeah.
Molly.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what?
Why is this guy playing?
Come on, man.
Mute yourself.
What's the matter with this thing?
Mute your computer.
There you
Jeez. Rookies. I tell you, interns. God.
Start playing stuff.
You want me to throw out the phone number?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
If you guys want to join in on this Bears talk, call us or text us at 847-931-1410. Our guy Nick will be answering your phone calls here. I got the little text messages over here, so shoot us up or just keep commenting on our YouTube page. Brandon Combs, he had a question for Dustin, but we're going to answer it for him. If Bajan throws for 200 yards and 2 touchdowns, will you credit him with a quality start? I got to ask Frankie there.
Only if you go 6 innings.
Only go 6 innings, right?
5 for me, apparently.
Or 6 minutes. 6 minutes of play.
6 minutes.
Can I just say something? Andrew has a beautiful idea in the comments.
Yeah, I like that.
New merchant coming.
I saw it. I saw it too, dude.
Oh, that'd be great.
The show with more than one.
Put that on the back.
I like that, dude.
They'll be like, one what? And then you say. No,
no, that'll be in the front, and then the back, just a nut. We might be getting kicked off.
That being said, there have been games today, yesterday, and Thursday. I first and foremost, I just want to talk about how Anthony Richardson never has to drink a coffee properly again because his pinky's out already.
Man.
Yeah. That sucks.
He tapping his helmet on the way out.
That's a shame.
It's the exact opposite of our guy Chocolate Starfish.
Can Indiana fans like catch a break with injuries?
The Indianapolis fans? No, absolutely not.
Tyrese Halliburton going down in the finals. Can't rely on Anthony Richardson. Caitlin Clark's out too.
Yeah, I know. God, Indiana.
He must be doing okay. He was at WrestleMania.
That's true.
That being said, it adds up, or SummerSlam. It adds an interesting dynamic because now Is he going to be good to go for week 1? Is this Daniel Jones's job now?
Wow.
I mean, it's good luck.
I mean, that's going to take
Danny Dimes.
He might be. I think he's going to start off at least the first couple of weeks while he gets that pinky all adjusted, because that thing looked 90 degrees to the right.
Something in your life you never thought you would say, pinky adjustment.
No. But, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't worry too much if you have to deal with Danny Dimes, because your boy Tyler Warren looks pretty decent out there. I think if you just get him the ball in short routes, he'll just do something. So, I mean, he looks pretty good out there, I will say.
They got him. They got Michael Pittman,
and
too. I mean,
do you think Indianapolis is going to run Tyler Warren like what they did in Penn State? Have him in like a lot of wildcats, stuff like that?
I'm sure once the season starts, they will probably use him to his greatest ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Andrew made a good point. What about Riley Leonard?
Riley Leonard?
He didn't look terrible.
He did not look good
either.
either.
Terrible.
He did not look good either.
Hey, against those fourth stringers, I mean, come on. Give the boy some credit.
Yeah, there wasn't really any big takeaways from that Colts-Ravens game other than I think there was a punt return for a touchdown. And then I think the only thing that me and our guy Scotty were kind of sitting there going back and forth, we saw that Ravens to score 2 rushing touchdowns anytime, like throughout the week, is gonna be like plus 400. We might just be running that back week after week after week.
I'll just say this: Ravens do what they always do. They win in the preseason.
Yeah.
Shout out to Grant Leader.
And they go to playoffs.
When it's done. And then Lamar chokes.
Yeah,
like he always does.
That's why he's not a top 5 quarterback in the NFL.
Correct.
It's very true. Yeah.
Anything for you guys that stuck out?
I mean,
and overall the preseason?
Yeah.
For me, it'd be Shador. For me, it'd be for sure Shador 100%.
Now, I have a question to you about Shador.
Yeah.
He did look good, but he also looked really bad in some spots too.
Yeah.
I guess it's a balance. There's got to be something. There's got to be some sort of balance. Of course.
I'll give him a C+ for his game yesterday, but there were throws last night that I went, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he still made.
He threw for 138 yards and 2 tutties. I mean, it's still pretty damn good. I mean,
Good
it's
throws
good.
for touchdowns.
No, I'll give him credit for where it is. But, I mean, yeah, like obviously he's still got the rookie mistakes that he's going to have in this season if they officially announce him as the overall starter.
Not going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen.
Dylan
But
Gabriel's over him, too.
They're not going anywhere but Flacco world.
It's gonna be Flacco.
Outside, I mean, I was widely impressed by Travion Henderson, first touch in the NFL, returning a 100-yard kickoff return.
Amazing.
You really are going to make me do this right now, aren't you?
Hey, I mean, that was my guy. I mean, he was one of my favorite running backs in this draft outside of Genty. He was actually my number 2 running back in this draft. But, I mean, outside of that, he played for a little bit. But, I mean, what a way to just kind of be like, welcome to the NFL, kid.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
I knew he was fast.
Dude.
He makes fast people look not fast.
Dude.
He made guys yesterday look like they were standing still.
Yeah.
He was jacked.
When he hit that hole, returning that, I was like, okay, that's different speed.
That was.
Guys were just dropping, like he was just dropping.
And he's just so quick, too. Like, it's just effortless. So, I mean, he's going to be a stud. He's going to be a hell of a dude for the Patriots, for sure.
Yeah, I think maybe the biggest thing again was like just kind of trickling back to Thursday with the Bengals going with their starters. You saw Chase Brown not only getting a couple touches on the ground, but he caught 3 balls as well. But was this the most effortless 4 for 77 yards and a touchdown for Jamar Chase in anyone's career ever?
Oh,
I mean, that looked like just no problem whatsoever. It would have been him versus Walmart security back then. No problem was Jamar Chase on that.
But it was like walkthrough of practice for him. Like, it was insane.
But once again, we're going to
and that catch, too, was absolutely insane with that little the toe tap from the sideline. Again, just a little inkling of what you can get from him throughout the season.
Once again,
1-1 fantasy. Thank you very much.
We all know that that's the issue, though. There's no doubt that is going to be a thing this year.
For sure.
The issue is, and I said this on my radio show this afternoon, they're going to have to average 35 points a game to be above 500 this year. Not to just be in the playoffs, but to even be a 500 better team. They're going to have to average 35 points because this defense, especially with Trey not signing and holding out still, is garbage.
It's bad. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm looking
Pay
at
the
it. They
man,
could-
dude. I mean, sack leader. I mean, what are you doing? And your team and that defense was awful.
There are some
with him.
stupid owners out there right now.
Like when you think it
That
can't get
Stewart
worse,
situation
it
too.
gets worse.
Yeah, that Shamar Stewart situation. I mean, everything.
When you don't think it can't get worse, Jerry Jones opened up his mouth
man,
again.
yeah.
What did you guys think? Ashton Genty didn't have the greatest, but if you notice, he's not standing up anymore. He's got no new stance in the
Yeah,
backfield.
Chip Kelly has now ruined him. Ruined him.
Oh,
what did you guys
no.
think about that? Yeah, he's not standing up no more. He's got a little crouch going
Well,
on.
then that for me, that just dropped him at least 2 rounds in fantasy.
Yeah.
Got to give him a shout out. Got to give him a shout out.
Who's that?
It's our boy King B-Mac.
The OG.
He, long-time listener on Sports Town Chicago with Blow the Whistle. He's migrated here to us on WRMN 1410.
Awesome. What's up, King?
How you doing, King B-Mac? Love that you have followed us here. I mean, you've been listening to us for
4
probably
years.
since the beginning.
Since
Yeah.
this kid was in diapers.
He's going to twinkle in his, he wasn't a twinkle in Vito's eyes.
Come on now, dude. Come on now.
Come on.
4 years ago, I was 15. Yeah, I still remember.
You weren't even driving.
I had my permit.
With your dad. Yeah, you had your mom or dad. But oh my God.
That's hilarious.
That's great. King back, love that you're here.
To me, it was mixed for me. Yes, do I think Shedeur had moments where he looked really good? Absolutely. But once again, he had moments where he looked really, really bad. You can say what you want. Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow are going to be that duo this year.
Oh, yeah.
The problem is on the other side of the ball for the Bengals. Any thoughts on how Jackson Dart looked today? And by the way, did anybody see the first play of the game with Russ?
No, I did not.
No.
2-step drop, check down pass. I'm not even joking. And it gained a yard.
Well, yeah, jeez.
There we go.
King of the
dude.
check down, Russell Wilson.
Let's ride, dude.
Getting in already.
That's awful.
But no, Dart, 12 for 19, 154 yards and a touchdown. He looks pretty solid out there.
That touchdown was a dart. That might have been the prettiest pass I've seen this preseason so far.
He couldn't have placed
How
anywhere
long,
else, dude.
how long do you think until he starts in the regular season? Do you think he's day one starter or
day one ooze?
No.
I don't know. Russ is going to be day one.
He will be day one.
It was surprising to see Jameson behind Dart, though. Yeah. Jameson, you know who I feel really bad for is your boy.
Who's that?
DeVito.
Tommy Cutlets, dude?
Yeah.
Tommy Cutlets
is
practice squad bound.
He's got no chance. He's got no chance. He's got Jameis.
Right, the Saints
I
will
would
probably
take
pick him
Jameis
up.
over Tommy Cutlets. I mean, honestly, that's
See, there's another guy. You were talking about Tyson Bagent. If I'm the Giants, I'm throwing Jameis out there a lot as trade bait for somebody else.
Yeah.
He's still
proven
Cleveland,
NFL quarterback, can chuck the ball,
He's beyond loved in the locker room.
can hit field goal posts like nobody's business.
But every time he throws that pick, it's going for 6, dude. That's the only problem. That's the only problem
That's
that
his
he's got.
only
Dude. That's his
issue.
only issue. But yeah, that's
For as
it.
many, for as many TDs as he's throwing on one side, he's throwing them on the other for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall, I'm looking at this Giants game. Yeah, little Jordan Humphrey getting in there for a 28-yarder from Jackson Dart. So.
Scatterboo play?
Scatterboo?
Yeah.
No,
he
Scatterboo did not play.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
boo.
That sucks. Yeah.
Scatterboo did not. Wow, nice.
Scatterboo.
Low hanging fruit there, sir.
Did you guys see the kind of somewhat pivot toward kind of on brand, but still all these rookies and a couple other big names were kind of like the introduction to the league moments. So it was NFL and Fanatics got together and got them all in the room. So it was like, Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter, Cam Scatterboo, all got like a video message from a legend, whether it was a legend that they currently play for on their team or just some other one that, kind of that deal. So, guys like, I think Jackson Dart, who's someone from Ole Miss that just came off? So Eli Manning was talking to some
Jackson Dart.
So it was it would have been Eli Manning talking to Jackson Dart. He's like, you're breaking all my records. At the very end of it, the whole point is that Fanatics got them a jersey, signed it like a personal message, and really got it. So it was just really funny that some of them got like Tom Brady, Oh God, I'm just trying to think of legends off the. Peyton Manning was on there too.
Yeah.
However, Cam Scatterbook or some guys also walked away with like Puka Nakua and
come on.
Cooper DeJean. I was like, that one of these things is not like the other.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad at a Cooper DeJean
second year in
jersey. I mean, he's
I think that's great. I think
dude.
I think it's just more of
it's just
Tom Brady compared to
Cooper's like the same age as these rookies, if not like maybe like a year older. It's not like a mentor kind of age, you know what I mean? But it's still great. I mean, Cooper. I mean, hell, he's a hell of a dude, and in his rookie year, he already won a Super Bowl. He got picked 6 in the Super Bowl, so I mean, that's still really cool. But like you said, like it's quite the drop off.
Like, what'd you get? You got your jersey. Who's that? Oh yeah, Tom Brady signed mine. Who'd you get? LeGarrette Blount.
Nice pull.
LeGarrette Blount. I like that.
It's just like one of those. It's just it's a tough one. It's a tough one.
That's a nice pull.
That's the guys naming dudes in a room. I've been doing that lately. So.
We got a baseball update from Brandon Januska. Cubs are up 6-0.
6-0. I've been watching. You don't have to tell me. Dude.
You've been watching?
No, I've been watching. I'm over
Shut
here.
his computer.
No,
you need to pay attention.
I got to over here.
No, he's got the scores on. He's being good. He's been a good boy. I think he's got it on another tab though.
Listen, at the end of the day, we're entering hour number 2 of Bears pregame Eve show with your boys from Blow the Whistle here on WRMN 1410 on YouTube. When we come back, we break down the NFC North. We'll see you in a couple.
A recent Gallup poll indicated that 38% of Americans are putting off health care because of financial concerns, the highest ever recorded. I'm Dr. Bob Martin, here to serve you every Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4. Millions of Americans are seeking health advice that will not cost an arm and a leg, so I offer health tips and advice absolutely free. Listen to my show, Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4 right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM, the voice of the Valley.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a bite out of crime. Counterfeit products are popping up everywhere. Fake sneakers, fake cosmetics, and even fake pills. Crooks are selling counterfeit versions of just about everything. Last year, billions of dollars worth of counterfeit products were sold in the U.S. Sure, it may seem like saving a few bucks on the things you want isn't a big deal, but counterfeits are usually made in unsafe conditions, potentially using hazardous and even lethal ingredients that could harm you and others. And the money you've paid, it goes right into the hands of criminals and may support child labor, drugs, and even gangs. Smells like big crime to me. So if you still think buying fake products is harmless, think again. And remember, if you don't know where the products came from, how could you know where the money goes? You're smart, buy smart. Go for real. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org. This message is brought to you by the United States Patent and Trademark Office and the National Crime Prevention Council.
Looking to set sail on your dream vacation? Cruises International has you covered. Specializing in land and sea getaways, they're here to make your vacation unforgettable. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, they offer personalized service with a global network of specialists to ensure your trip is tailor-made just for you. Call today at 800-255-7447 to speak with a cruise and vacation expert. And don't miss Travel Tuesdays on WRMN AM 1410 every first Tuesday of the month from 11 to 12 p.m. on Out to Lunch. That's Cruises International. Your vacation, your way.
The Moose Lodge 799 in Elgin is a place to connect with family, friends, and your community. Moose Lodge 799 is conveniently located at 925 South McLean Boulevard, and they offer fun family activities, exciting community service projects, and live entertainment on the weekends. Moose Lodge 799 opens at 2 p.m. Tuesday through Friday and 11 a.m. on weekends. For more information about becoming a member, call 847-741-0799. Moose Lodge 799, where you're more than a member, you're family.
My name is Ariel. I moved to the U.S. at 19. I spoke no English and I struggled finding job opportunities. Everything I have, I owe to the Adult Literacy Center and getting my high school diploma at age 22.
It was an honor helping you achieve your greatness. Now you're helping others achieve theirs. It inspires me.
When you graduate, they graduate. Find free and supportive adult education centers near you at finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Ever tried balancing a dozen eggs in one hand while hopping on one foot? Or maybe juggling cats while riding the unicycle? Sounds ridiculous, right? But guess what? That's exactly what texting while driving is like. Your human brain only has the capacity to focus on one thing at a time. So when you're behind the wheel, give driving your undivided attention.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Kids today live in a world full of social pressure, bullying, and substance abuse. LEAD has a solution. LEAD connects law enforcement agencies with schools to deliver tested, proven, and effective anti-drugs and violence training to kids. Learn more about LEAD, Law Enforcement Against Drugs and Violence, and our work to create safer, healthier communities at leadrugs.org or on social media at We Are LEAD. Sponsored by LEAD, Inc.
Looking for an affordable dentist close to home? Bender Dental Care in Elgin offers new patient specials from $29, including x-rays, a regular cleaning, and exam. Senior discounts, a no insurance discount plan, and care credit financing. Bender Dental Care is a full-service family dentist with an outstanding 5-star Google rating. To find out more, call us at 847-888-4333. Bender Dental Care, affordable dentistry, close to home.
Let's get back to more Blow the Whistle right here on WRMN 1410.
Oh, we're back. Hey. Joking. I knew we were back. God. Welcome back to the Bears pregame eve here on WRMN 1410 with your boys from Below the Whistle.
Yeah.
I'm David Double D Dykstra.
Tyler Butterball Butterball.
Frankie Marinara Oliveira.
No gimmicks, Nick Johnston.
I'd like to know what your dad thinks of you changing your last name.
It's like a Joe Theismann situation.
Yeah.
Like
Jeff Heisman?
Yeah, Joe Theismann changed his name.
Joe Theismann,
yeah, he changed it to sound like Heisman.
Heisman.
His grandmother disowned him.
I might go up to the top. The grandpa.
I just think you can't do Marinari Oliveri.
Marinari?
Yeah.
Oliveri?
Look at the disgust on his face when you say marinari.
Marinari.
Exactly.
That doesn't make sense.
It's worse to change marinara.
I really like that. I like it.
That's what I'm saying.
I-E-O-U. Same thing. Italians. We don't care.
You are the most Chicago dude I've ever met in my entire life.
Italians don't care about the lace.
Well, him and Bob.
It's okay. Bob, yeah.
Bob.
Just Bob.
Olive oil,
Just
Oliveri.
Bob. Olive oil, I like that one.
Olive oil, Oliveri.
All right, boys, how do you feel about breaking down some NFC North?
Let's do it, baby.
The North.
All right, let's real quick. Let's start off with the defending champs, the Detroit Lions. Key additions: Ezekiel Turner and Miles Adams. One at linebacker, one at defensive end. Key departures: their offensive coordinator went bye-bye. I don't know where he went.
Chicago.
Ben Johnson, of course, their defensive coordinator also left. Aaron Glenn went back to where he played ball for the New York Jets. They're going to be trashed, by the way.
Justin
looks
awful.
Horrible.
Bad.
Horrible. They lost Kevin Zettler, offensive guard, and then Frank Ragnow to retirement.
Yeah.
I mean,
so thoughts on the Detroit Lions? I'll start with you first, Nick. Initial thoughts on what the Lions are going to bring to the table this year.
Yeah, I mean, the big storyline for sure has been, at least in my mind, is is I'm gonna butcher the name already at the top. Who's the head coach? Give me
Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell. Thank you very much. Is Dan Campbell a motivational speaker or is he a head coach?
Yeah.
With all of his coordinators going by the wayside with Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn. Thank you very much
You're
again
welcome.
on this great save. Yeah, just
It's
in
hot
my
in here,
mind-
man. I get it.
Yeah, I know it's getting a little wary.
We're melting.
It's like Heat Wave 99 in here, ECW style. But yeah, no, that's in my mind. Just losing the coordinators again. That doesn't mean the talent goes by the wayside. Obviously, Jahmyr Gibbs still scheduled to be, in some people's regard, the number one running back this year in both just numbers and in fantasy. So same thing, like probably still some high upside with Amon-Ra St. Brown. There's still all those big names, but just in my mind, again, does it go from Dan Campbell still being that leader of men? Can he turn it around and whip these other coordinators into the same gear, get them all in the same step? Or, exactly that. Was he just biting kneecaps and saying a bunch of motivational speaking type terms? I don't know.
I mean, there is that too, of course. I'm just going to take the Ben Johnson here in Glenn. That's probably the biggest blow that they're going to have. I think truly they had 15 wins last year, so I think they'll probably reduce them about 3 or 4 wins just off of play calling. Ben was a genius. Ben was an absolute
Ben Johnson's got a war of 2. I like that.
I like that. And Aaron Glenn, too. Yeah. But
like
Aaron
that.
Glenn was he set that culture, defensively. Of course, they still have all the guys. Anzalone, I'm pretty sure, is still there. Frank Anzalone. It's just, I think the OC and the DC and having Dan Campbell restarting basically with a whole new staff is going to take a blow for the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, now this will be interesting to see where Dan Campbell is now as a head coach, losing those 2 guys. I think Frank Ragnow and Kevin Ziegler, I think that's one of the 2 really big losses, because you losing your center, that's always a big blow, and they just add more to that offensive line, but they still got a good offensive line. For me, though, I don't think the loss of Ben Johnson is going to be as much as people think. Obviously, you're going to miss out on all of the great play calling and stuff like that. There was a reason why he was the hottest name to be the next head coach for any team, in this case, the Chicago Bears. Better not hit my car out there. That's my wife's car. You better not hit her car out there.
Oh, that's right.
Emily's
That's
car,
Emily's car.
Yeah.
Emily, your car's in jeopardy right now.
We'll see. We got almost like a Chicago driver trying to park. But here's the thing. The thing with me is that Ben Johnson saved Jared Goff's career, in my opinion. I think because that trade was that trade was for the Rams to just throw away and get someone better. But I think with the 3 years that Jared Goff got underneath Ben Johnson, I think he's finally established himself, and I think he's finally got it as far as being a top 10, top 5 quarterback in this league, that I don't think he's going to lose that. And not to mention, the hires that they got for offensive defensive coordinator are all in-house, so they're pretty familiar with what they've have and what they've ran before. So I don't think it's going to be as flashy as we've seen it in the past years, but I don't think they make that much of a drop-off, if you know what I'm saying.
You're just talking players. Everybody stayed.
Everyone stayed, yeah. They kept all the same guys, but
play calling's huge.
And a good point from Andrew. You're getting Aiden Hutchinson back as well.
I was about to say, more importantly, and not just any Aiden Hutchinson. Yeah. Have you guys heard about this? In practice now, they have the Hutch rule.
Oh.
Where he's been blowing people up so bad in practice that even if he does make it to the QB, they continue the play because he's been doing it so much at practice.
And you're not getting good enough rep because he's blowing it up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That to me is scary.
I have heard something similar to that line of just the report was basically you wouldn't have known that this guy broke his leg however many months ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's scary.
That's scary stuff, yeah.
To me, like everybody said, I think the big thing, I think the Ragnow thing is going to be bigger than anybody.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Once again, people don't realize the center is the key to the entire offensive line. He communicates blocking schemes, what they're going to be doing on every single play. I'm telling you right now, I think that's a huge loss. I don't think it's going to take them down to and cost them 4 wins. I'll give them 2.
2, yeah.
I think they'll be a 12-win team this year.
Yeah.
There's no.
That's 3.
14.
It's 15 they had last year.
They had 15 last year?
so it's
Okay, so let's go 12. 2 or 3.
To lightly step in the fantasy realm, is it crazy that that's one of my reasons I have Bijan over Jahmyr Gibbs is that Frank Ragnow retiring, and then just like I said, a lot of mix up in the upper echelon, and but for Bijan everything stayed the same. He's only gotten better every single year from his rookie year, so that's kind of where I have my rankings. I got Bijan, then I got Gibbs, and then I got Barkley.
Atlanta don't have Drew Dalman anymore. At that center spot.
That's true.
Where's he at?
Yeah.
So
why you got to poke the bear, dude?
No, I wasn't poking.
Bears.
We're talking centers. You know what I mean?
Bears game Eve right here on WRMN 1410.
But yeah, I like that you said that Ragnow I think is a bigger loss.
It's a big piece because he was a veteran leader on that offensive line.
Yeah. And you could tell, you heard it from...
it's going to be Sewell now. Sewell's the dude.
He's going to be the guy. But you heard it from Dan Campbell, like in the press conference after he announced his retirement. Like, he admits, like, it's going to be a big loss, but they're just going to have to figure it out, and they're going to have to just next man up, you know?
All right, let's head to the dreaded Green Bay Packers.
Ugh.
Yeah,
whatever.
Disgusting.
I didn't realize that they added as much as they did. They got wide receiver McCole Hardman, cornerback Nate Hobbs, linebacker Christian Welch, guard Aaron Banks, linebacker Isaiah Simmons, which I think low-key might be one of their best pickups. They signed kicker Brandon McManus, who is phenomenal at what he does and has got a leg that can go for days. And they drafted rookie wide receiver out of Texas, Matthew Golden, which finally, I think, gives them a legitimate number one wide receiver.
They did lose. That doesn't negate all the names that you just said that were added, but however, they did lose Jair Alexander.
Yeah.
So
Lost Jair Alexander. Lost A.J. Dillon.
To the Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the Eagles.
I totally forgot about that.
Low-key went, what?
Yeah.
The Eagles got A.J. Dillon?
Saquon and A.J. in the backfield?
T.J. Slayton and Josh Myers, their center as well, Josh Myers. So what are we thinking about Green Bay this year? And I will just preface this. Let me start real quick. I'm going to preface this by going, I'm tired of people going, Jordan Love isn't the dude. He's going to regress eventually. There's been 2 years now. He has not. He's legit. The Packers are the Milwaukee Brewers of football. Every time everybody goes, this is the year they take a step back. Right there they are at the end of the year fighting for either a wild card or the division. So what do we see happening here? I'll start with you, Tyler.
Well, we got to remember, too, they also went 1-5 in the division last year. So, I mean, if you want to look at that, I still don't think that's – yes, they play good ball. Jordan Love, he's definitely a good quarterback. I'm not ready to say great yet. I think his first year starting, he was better. I think he digressed a little bit last year. But again, like they have a much stronger wide receiver group. You got a veteran in McCole Hardman, Matthew Golden. He did great things in Texas. So I mean, again, and it was like the first time in 20-something years that the Packers have drafted a receiver in the first round. So obviously they're willing to make big changes. It's still their wide receiver room still wasn't that bad. Like you said, though, they didn't have a true number one, but Love was just able to dish the ball out every which way. I forgot about the A.J. Dillon loss, and then in the Jair Alexander, that one's a big loss for their secondary, in my opinion. I don't think he's a top 5 cornerback, but I do think he's definitely like well within top 10 for sure. But I don't know. I don't think they make much of a jump. I don't think they make much of a drop off. I think a little bit of a drop off. I don't know, but I mean, I don't see them winning the division.
10 wins, 11 wins?
I'd say about 10 maybe, yeah.
I mean, I'd say the same thing. Honestly, additions, McCole Hardman helps you out, I guess, in the kick return, special teams.
Veteran presence in the wide receiver core.
Exactly. Brandon McManus, they tried Dylan Carlson's brother. I think that's something Carlson. I forgot his first name, but he was terrible last year. So Brandon McManus, Rick Carlson. Right? So, I mean, I think the losses are going to, for sure, implement on the Packers this year more than the additions that they had. Because with the A.J. Dillon out, got Josh Jacobs, of course, in the backfield. That's okay. And then Jair, he's been on and off hurt. So, I mean, I don't know. Not really much to say.
It's still a really young core. Like
Yeah.
I think Josh Jacobs is going to be the oldest guy on the offense at 27.
That's crazy.
Wow, yeah.
So that's still something to consider right there. But it's really just Matt LaFleur. It's always going to be Matt LaFleur with me with the squad. They're always going to be in games because he's such a smart head coach and able to keep them in. And I'm looking at their first 9. Honestly, they can get off on the right foot and start off pretty well. They could be 3-1 after their first 4. They get the bye week in week 5, and then could probably be well above 500 come week 10. Which that's their back half of the schedule is a little bit tougher. They get the Eagles, the Giants, but then that's where all their division games are.
Don't discount the Giants. That defense is going to be nasty.
And funny enough, we're talking with Hunter at the Dogs games, and he's sitting there. He's like, you know what? These games could end like 10-3. I'm like, you're not wrong.
No, that defense is going to be nasty.
ugly football. I'm talking like kissing your sister ugly. It's gonna be bad.
That line is nasty. That line is nasty.
Good night.
Bull Carter.
Yeah, all the way around. So I mean, like I said, their tougher half of the schedule is definitely on the back end. But I mean, again, to be the Bears, I don't want the Bears blinders in front of my eyes. They're going to be good. This is going to be one of the toughest divisions from top to bottom, and probably going to be in the playoffs. So,
all right, when we come back, we'll break down Vikings and some other team that's from Chicago. Oh yeah, that's right, the Bears here on the Bears pregame Eve show, brought to you by your boys from Blow the Whistle on WRMN 1410 on YouTube.
A recent Gallup poll indicated that 38% of Americans are putting off healthcare because of financial concerns, the highest ever recorded. I'm Dr. Bob Martin, here to serve you every Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4. Millions of Americans are seeking health advice that will not cost an arm and a leg, so I offer health tips and advice absolutely free. Listen to my show, Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4 right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM, the voice of the Valley.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a bite out of crime. Counterfeit products are popping up everywhere. Fake sneakers, fake cosmetics, and even fake pills. Crooks are selling counterfeit versions of just about everything. Last year, billions of dollars worth of counterfeit products were sold in the U.S. Sure, it may seem like saving a few bucks on the things you want isn't a big deal, but counterfeits are usually made in unsafe conditions, potentially using hazardous and even lethal ingredients that could harm you and others. And the money you've paid, it goes right into the hands of criminals and may support child labor, drugs, and even gangs. Smells like big crime to me. So if you still think buying fake products is harmless, think again. And remember, if you don't know where the products came from, how could you know where the money goes? You're smart, buy smart. Go for real. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org. This message is brought to you by the United States Patent and Trademark Office and the National Crime Prevention Council.
Looking to set sail on your dream vacation? Cruises International has you covered. Specializing in land and sea getaways, they're here to make your vacation unforgettable. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, they offer personalized service with a global network of specialists to ensure your trip is tailor-made just for you. Call today at 800-255-7447 to speak with a cruise and vacation expert. And don't miss Travel Tuesdays on WRMN AM 1410 every first Tuesday of the month from 11 to 12 p.m. on Out to Lunch. That's Cruises International. Your vacation, your way.
The Moose Lodge 799 in Elgin is a place to connect with family, friends, and your community. Moose Lodge 799 is conveniently located at 925 South McLean Boulevard, and they offer fun family activities, exciting community service projects, and live entertainment on the weekends. Moose Lodge 799 opens at 2 p.m. Tuesday through Friday and 11 a.m. on weekends. For more information about becoming a member, call 847-741-0799. Moose Lodge 799, where you're more than a member, you're family.
My name is Ariel. I moved to the U.S. at 19. I spoke no English and I struggled finding job opportunities. Everything I have, I owe to the Adult Literacy Center and getting my high school diploma at age 22.
It was an honor helping you achieve your greatness. Now you're helping others achieve theirs. It inspires me.
When you graduate, they graduate. Find free and supportive adult education centers near you at finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Ever tried balancing a dozen eggs in one hand while hopping on one foot? Or maybe juggling cats while riding the unicycle? Sounds ridiculous, right? But guess what? That's exactly what texting while driving is like. Your human brain only has the capacity to focus on one thing at a time. So when you're behind the wheel, give driving your undivided attention.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Most people out here think that taking care of one another is important. And most people would step up for a neighbor going through a tough time. Most people around here help out friends and family when they need it. But the funny thing is, most of us won't look for help when we need it. If you're struggling with mental health, you should know that there are resources out there that can help. And it's okay to talk about it if you need to. One place to get started with information is loveyourmindtoday.org. Loveyourmindtoday.org offers a range of guides, instructions, and insights for dealing with difficult situations or getting through a tough time. If you're struggling with mental health, get the help you need, because most people out here really care. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Kids today live in a world full of social pressure, bullying, and substance abuse. LEAD has a solution. LEAD connects law enforcement agencies with schools to deliver tested, proven, and effective anti-drugs and violence training to kids. Learn more about LEAD, Law Enforcement Against Drugs and Violence, and our work to create safer, healthier communities at leadrugs.org or on social media at We Are LEAD. Sponsored by LEAD, Inc.
We're back with more Blow the Whistle here on WRMN 1410.
I'll give you a throwback. You're entering the Bears cave.
Oh,
I like that.
Here at WRMN. God bless America.
You'll get it.
My mouth is not, well, I've been up since 4:30.
Let me
this
hold your
morning.
hand.
This child, we got you.
We'll do this together.
You've entered the Bears cave. We're doing Bears pregame eve here on WRMN 1410 and on YouTube at WRMN Radio.
Woohoo.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
We're loving all the interaction that y'all are giving us through YouTube. Let's break down the rest. Vikings, Bears.
All right.
Get to it.
Vikings, key additions. Got two really good D tackles in Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave. They do have quarterback Sam Howell.
Yeah.
Who,
Good backup,
underrated.
Yeah.
Underrated.
Fair.
I think,
We did
I think
Washington,
in
yeah.
that, like if he has to come in that kind of system, I
He's
think
good enough
he'll
for 2
thrive.
wins. He's good enough for
I think he'd
He could do
thrive.
something. Yeah.
Rondell Moore, wide receiver, low
Just got
key.
hurt.
I like him. Yeah,
Just got
unfortunately. Cornerback Isaiah Rodgers, guard Will Fries, and center Ryan Kelly were the additions. Key losses, of course, quarterback Sam Darnold, safety Cameron Bynum, edge Patrick Jones II, offensive tackle Cam Robinson, tight end Johnny Munt.
I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm going to
Month.
say.
And then the backup quarterback, Nick Mullins.
Okay.
So they lost pretty much their whole quarterback room.
Is it kind of a little asterisk? Is it fair to say J.J. McCarthy is an asterisk or a key addition coming back?
Yeah.
Didn't have him all year.
mean, on BetMGM, you can vote for him for comeback player of the year.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy. He's plus 600, something like that.
I can look it up while you guys discuss right now.
Yeah.
if you'd like
I mean, to me, I think some solid additions from the Vikings. The ones I love the most is Will Fries and Ryan Kelly. That's
what I was about to say.
Ryan Kelly was considered the second.
plus 900, sir.
Okay.
I might jump on that just because.
Sprinkle a little bit.
Another Vikings quarterback. That guy.
Gamble responsibly.
Ryan Kelly was like the second best center out there that was being in the free agency. Will Fries, another great guard. So you built up that offensive line just a little bit more. Jonathan Allen, Javon Hargrave, I mean, two phenomenal D tackles to add on that in Brian Flores' defense. As far as the losses, yeah, like Sam Darnold was your guy last year, but now you're investing in J.J. McCarthy, which hearing some big ups and downs from how he is in training camp. Obviously, we'll see what he does in his
3 for
first
7 today in the first pre-game.
So not terrible, but I mean, obviously they weren't going to put him in for a while. In training camp, he hasn't looked great. He's looked kind of. There's some plays out there that you see on video that
Another complicated offensive system, though.
exactly.
Yeah.
But it's another kid that's set up for success. You got probably the best wide receiver room or 2 wide receiver core in the NFL.
1, 2,
arguably. I mean,
Andrew would definitely argue it.
Oh yeah, you got one of them, okay. But
we'll call it 1B.
1B.
I don't know. I think if Minnesota were to take a step back this year, it'd be because of J.J. McCarthy. Meaning, I would have to see what he does. Like, he's still got a big question mark. Like, we've had people say that he was the best quarterback in that class, which I think is asinine. But that's the biggest thing because the defense, we know this is a really good defense. And Brian Flores, he's a really good defensive coordinator. Kevin O'Connell, great offensive play caller and head coach. So it's really going to come down to see what J.J. McCarthy does with this entire offense. Because, again, not many offensive losses. And then they did really good in the free agency.
Yeah, I would say getting 2 guard and a center from Indianapolis, Will Fries and Ryan Kelly is absolutely huge. 2 DTs, Jonathan Allen, Javon Hargrave, 100%. And, of course, yeah, like you said, you're betting on a kid that hasn't even played a snap yet. So we'll see what JJ does. Sam Darnold might come back down to earth, to play as Jets Sam Darnold that we all know. But, he had an insane stellar year, 15 wins last year. So we'll see what JJ does. It's really all up to him, honestly, yeah.
They also went ahead and they extended Aaron Jones. I thought that was a pretty big. Again, not letting him go, not being able to have him be a loss or a gain type deal. So extending Aaron Jones for what it's worth, having Jordan Mason stay as the backup, I think that's pretty solid in terms of their 1-2 punch combination. Definitely a big loss for sure, not having Jordan Addison for the first 3 games. That was finally laid the smackdown upon thee with that.
Quit being stupid.
Yeah,
that's it.
With that 3-game suspension right there for Addison.
Say that about every person that does stupid stuff from the NFL.
However, I do believe the backup, well, not backup, but the guy that would be next in line, who was technically the third, it would be Jalen Naylor, who actually had a pretty solid season last year. So they were targeting him. For what it's worth, it was Sam Darnold to Naylor. However, again, if Naylor can get as open as he did throughout last season, he's going to be kind of just a nice little substitution for Addison. As soon as he gets back into it, they'll have a dynamite 1-2-3 wide receiver core right there. And again, it's just, can O'Connell unlock another quarterback? He was able to get Sam Darnold unlocked last year. Can he unlock J.J. McCarthy?
Okay, so this to me, and I've had this discussion because I've already thrown it out there that I like J.J. McCarthy for the comeback player of the year. I also like the Vikings to be better than people think they're going to be. And it has, yes, a little to do with J.J. McCarthy, but it has more to do with what's around J.J. McCarthy.
Right.
You have 3 guys, Justin Jefferson, Addison, and T.J. Hawkinson, that can all, and Naylor, that can all run themselves open. And in the NFL, an NFL quarterback very rarely misses a wide open wide receiver. So that's where I'm not going, he's the next Tom Brady. He's the next Aaron Rodgers. No, I'm not doing all that stuff. I'm saying the core that he has around him that are playmakers are that elite that they are going to show how great give him the ability to be a great player in the NFL.
I'd just be curious to see what kind of play style they will have for him, because he's coming from Michigan, where they're not known, and they've never been known for throwing the ball a lot or deep. So, I mean, like, if he was throwing the ball, it was like on short cross routes, or they just hand it off. So, I mean, this will be quite the adjustment to see of how he can play in like a Kevin O'Connell NFL offense compared to what the hell they were running over in Michigan. But again, I think he's set up very well should have a fairly successful season.
Play action passes
just needs to be serviceable.
Exactly.
Just needs to be serviceable.
Don't make mistakes.
Because this defense is pretty decent. Again, it's going to be in a tough division overall, but I mean, guys like Andrew Van Ginkel, Blake Cashman, like Javon Hargrave, like they're going to. So you got some solid names other than the additional first additions you had.
Don't forget about the mind of Brian Flores, the DC for
Harrison
Minnesota
Smith too. Even Harrison Smith, yeah.
But that's where I come from when it comes. Does anybody want to throw out a win total?
I'd say 12.
Okay.
Really?
Wow.
I'd say 12. If JJ lives up to his expectations,
That's a lot.
I'd say
a lot.
10 to 12.
That's a lot. I don't even have them at 12.
What do you have?
9 or 10.
Their ceiling to me is 10.
Yeah.
Their ceiling to me is 10
double digits.
Just because JJ is a rookie quarterback and is going to have those games where he's going to look god awful.
And they still kind of have a fairly tough schedule. They got to play the Bengals, the Steelers, the Eagles, Chargers, Ravens,
Week
Commanders.
4 and 5 are isn't one of them a Munich game? One of them's overseas. Am I not mistaken?
8:30 a.m.
I'm seeing back-to-back 8:30 starts.
Yeah, so
they're getting those early international games and then a very early bye week. So
see how they adjust for that. But I mean,
I don't know.
Bears played in London. They played all right. But I think
Bears.
like 9-10 wins for them. The floor 7.
All right. Well, let's get to your Bears. Let's talk about the key additions. Of course, first and foremost, head coach Ben Johnson. I put right behind him defensive coordinator Dennis Allen. I think those are your two big ones. Traded for guard Joe Tooney. You got guard Jonah Jackson. Center Drew Dahlman. I hate you all.
Throwing shots.
I'm not even going to try to. Zacchaeus.
Olamide Zacchaeus.
Once again, I hate you. Wide receiver Luther Burden III in the draft. Tight end Colston Loveland in the draft. And then on the defensive side, Grady Jarrett. And go for it, buddy.
Dayo Odabingo.
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 Odayingbo.
Odayingbo. All right. Key losses, Keenan Allen, DeMarcus Walker, tight end Gerald Everett, and two offensive guards, Larry Borum and Tevin Jenkins.
And Keenan Allen also leaves for free agency. He's back onto the Chargers. I don't know how anyone's going to be able to Photoshop a Chargers jersey on Keenan Allen.
Right.
So good luck with that.
That'd be great. Good job.
Once again, the Bears go out and win the offseason. Yeah. They're Super Bowl champs of the offseason. But we've already talked a lot about it. Let's just kind of focus in on where you think they sit in this division and win total wise.
I think they're hovering around 8.5, 9.5 wins as their line for most of these sports books.
We'll hit that in this last segment, but for sure. But yeah, I think it's 8.5.
Yeah, and again, it's just we talked about it with Dustin being on. It's just there's so many tough road wins that you have to get to. Again, I mentioned it also. 11 teams that they have to face were over 500 last season. Only one other team has to deal with that, and it's the most amount of teams that same deal with that crazy amount of just winning. Again, that strength of schedule can change as the season goes on, but it's not looking perfect in terms of schedule wise. Again, it's not like gone is the Bishop Sycamore 3 games in 10 days. So that's nice. But still, it's just all those division games are going to be tough. That's going to be my focus again. If it's not, gung ho, we're going all out for that Super Bowl. It's just I want to look competitive in that division. Of course, I just want to get 2 wins against the Packers. If we go 2-15 and they're both wins against the Packers, I still say that's always a win for me. So.
I mean, I would sit him at 8-9, 9-8 again, middle of the road. Caleb's, like we said, Caleb's second rookie year, a whole new staff.
I like that.
It's second rookie. He wasn't watching film.
We all laugh, but
yeah, it's true.
It's true.
And it's a whole new system. It's a whole new team, and hopefully, we just want to see some improvements from last year as Bears fans. That's all. Yeah, limit the penalties. Just look like an actual football team, and don't hold a timeout going into the fourth in your pocket. Ben's already answered that. He said he ain't doing that, so it's good.
I got them like 9 and 10 wins as well. Floor 7 wins. I just think the defense is really what's going to stand out for this team. I think they're the ones that's going to be getting the Bears in these winnable games. It's just going to come down to when Caleb and the rest of the offense picks up Ben Johnson's system and when they can start getting this thing going and being the offense that everyone's expecting or was hoping for, because again, this is one of probably the biggest home run hires as a head coach the Bears have had in a long time.
Oh yeah,
and they're going away from traditional football and bringing in this new school with a young head coach and high flying, fun offense. And so, again, it's just going to come down to when this offense can finally start clicking and get it together. I have more confidence in the defense that they're going to keep Bears in this game. It goes down to the division though, because all these teams are going to be tough to play. So if they can get out with some of them, I mean, again, I love the idea. If you can take 2 from the Packers, I call it a win.
Yeah.
That is a win for me.
At least win Lambeau.
I will say this much. I've said it before. I'll say it again. The Detroit Lions started 1-6 when Ben Johnson first took over as OC for the Detroit Lions. It is a extremely complicated system. I do not see them getting off to a great start. But once again, the back half of their schedule is a little bit nicer to them than the front side. So they could rebound. I'm floor 7. I'm saying ceiling 9.
Okay.
For the Bears. I do want to see them be competitive. As much as I give you guys crud about, being Bears fandom and everything.
Bears.
I do cheer for them as long as they're not playing the Falcons or the Steelers.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give you this too. Apparently, Joe Thuney, the first time the Bears have had a all-pro guard since the 30s walk right into House Hall.
Rock on,
so
Bears!
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, and then last thing right here, the best soundbite I've heard as of late was Montez Sweat basically saying all these new adjustments, all these new line things, all these new shifts that we got going on. He's got me doing things I didn't even know I was good at type deal. So
that's awesome.
love that sound again. Hearing from a Saints fan that he was going man, I would have paid Dennis Allen what you guys are paying. Exactly, just
Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson, yeah, right off the
Rob
top.
Brown. That's a quote from Rob Brown.
Yep.
Rob Brown said that. He said, "I would pay him."
Our guy Charlie also said that something similar too.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. He's got.
Dennis Allen's a great defensive coordinator.
He's got it on the cab. He's got it on the cab.
He's hit a top 10. Yeah.
All right. When we come back, we enter my world and Nick's world.
Yeah.
We're going to talk a little betting odds, what you should be looking at for the Bears, and some fantasy players that you should be looking at that are on the Bears here on Bears pregame eve on WRMN 1410.
Looking for an affordable dentist close to home? Bender Dental Care in Elgin offers new patient specials from $29, including x-rays, a regular cleaning, and exam. Senior discounts, a no insurance discount plan, and care credit financing. Bender Dental Care is a full-service family dentist with an outstanding 5-star Google rating. To find out more, call us at 847-888-4333. Bender Dental Care, affordable dentistry, close to home.
A recent Gallup poll indicated that 38% of Americans are putting off health care because of financial concerns, the highest ever recorded. I'm Dr. Bob Martin, here to serve you every Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4. Millions of Americans are seeking health advice that will not cost an arm and a leg, so I offer health tips and advice absolutely free. Listen to my show, Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4 right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM, the voice of the Valley.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a bite out of crime. Counterfeit products are popping up everywhere. Fake sneakers, fake cosmetics, and even fake pills. Crooks are selling counterfeit versions of just about everything. Last year, billions of dollars worth of counterfeit products were sold in the U.S. Sure, it may seem like saving a few bucks on the things you want isn't a big deal, but counterfeits are usually made in unsafe conditions, potentially using hazardous and even lethal ingredients that could harm you and others. And the money you've paid, it goes right into the hands of criminals and may support child labor, drugs, and even gangs. Smells like big crime to me. So if you still think buying fake products is harmless, think again. And remember, if you don't know where the products came from, how could you know where the money goes? You're smart, buy smart. Go for real. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org. This message is brought to you by the United States Patent and Trademark Office and the National Crime Prevention Council.
Looking to set sail on your dream vacation? Cruises International has you covered. Specializing in land and sea getaways, they're here to make your vacation unforgettable. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, they offer personalized service with a global network of specialists to ensure your trip is tailor-made just for you. Call today at 800-255-7447 to speak with a cruise and vacation expert. And don't miss Travel Tuesdays on WRMN AM 1410 every first Tuesday of the month from 11 to 12 p.m. on Out to Lunch. That's Cruises International. Your vacation, your way.
The Moose Lodge 799 in Elgin is a place to connect with family, friends, and your community. Moose Lodge 799 is conveniently located at 925 South McLean Boulevard, and they offer fun family activities, exciting community service projects, and live entertainment on the weekends. Moose Lodge 799 opens at 2 p.m. Tuesday through Friday and 11 a.m. on weekends. For more information about becoming a member, call 847-741-0799. Moose Lodge 799, where you're more than a member, you're family.
My name is Ariel. I moved to the U.S. at 19. I spoke no English and I struggled finding job opportunities. Everything I have, I owe to the Adult Literacy Center and getting my high school diploma at age 22.
It was an honor helping you achieve your greatness. Now you're helping others achieve theirs. It inspires me.
When you graduate, they graduate. Find free and supportive adult education centers near you at finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
We're back with more Blow the Whistle here on WRMN 1410.
Welcome back to Bears pregame Eve with your boys from Blow the Whistle. Final segment is the degenerate segment, baby. Yeah. We get degen. And if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you.
Bet safely.
Yeah.
1-800 Gambler.
That's my guy. That's my guy right there. No gimmicks. My tag team partner.
Yes, sir.
All right, boys. We're going to get into some gambling stuff right here. If nobody knows, I am the executive producer of Bet for the Cycle on Saturdays from 12 to 4 Eastern Standard Time. That's right.
Hashtag shameless plug.
Hashtag shameless plug with my hosts, Cody Decker and Rob Brown.
Nice. Cody Decker.
Your dad is out of the blue. Suck it.
We're talking about Degeneration X.
Can't do that.
Can't do that. Can't do that. That being said, I'm gonna give you the win total for the Bears, and tell me if you're playing it or not.
Okay.
7.5 over -160, unders +135, or 8.5 at +115, under 8.5 -140.
So do we want to play look at the schedule and count the wins game? Do we want to just go week by week really quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean,
I'll do it.
You can.
So we can all just give our own. All right, Minnesota week 1.
Win.
I'm going to go win.
Loss.
Okay, fair enough. Detroit week 2.
Loss.
Okay, 1-1. Dallas week 3.
Win.
I say win. 2-1.
Yeah, I'll give them a win now.
Las Vegas on the road. They're in Vegas week 4.
Win.
That's a win. So the 3-1 going into their bye week.
Defense
week 5.
wins that game.
I hope so. Week 6 in Washington for Monday Night Football.
Loss.
That's a win.
Really?
I think the Commanders are on the. I don't think they overachieve like they do.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Nick with a little
like
bit of
that
a
too.
hot take.
I like that.
I like it. Okay.
New Orleans week 7.
Win.
Yeah. I'm gonna put these one together. Baltimore and Cincy.
Loss.
Both losses.
I got a win on the Bengals. Loss on the Ravens. Win on the Bengals.
Both on the road.
If
I know.
If
Okay.
the defense can hold them to under 21 points, the Bears win that game.
Man, there's a 7-game stretch where 5 of those games are on the road between week 8 and week 14. That's a tough one. So yeah, Baltimore and Cincinnati. After that, week 10, New York Giants.
Win.
Yeah. At Minnesota for week 11.
They sweep Minnesota.
Win.
Okay, so sweeping Minnesota.
I got them splitting with Minnesota.
Okay, fair enough. Week 12, got the revenge game, or not revenge, but Aaron Rodgers, Pittsburgh.
Loss.
Oh,
Win.
wow.
I got a win.
I got
a win.
Aaron Rodgers coming into town.
Okay, let me be very real when I say this.
Go ahead.
There's only one reason I say it's a loss.
Because it's a CBS game, not a Fox game.
Tom Brady, I call it.
You can't beat Aaron Rodgers. Prove that you can beat Aaron Rodgers.
That's fair.
It's a fair point.
Loss.
Alrighty.
Still putting his win.
Black Friday Prime Video game. Philadelphia Eagles in Philly.
Loss.
Yeah, that's a tough one. In Green Bay for week 14.
I might give
loss.
that one a loss.
I'm splitting with the Packers.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm giving that one a loss.
I want to give him a win there so Caleb's undefeated in Lambeau.
That's fair.
I like that.
Okay. Cleveland week 15.
Win.
8-4.
Again, back to Green Bay week 16.
Win.
San Fran week 17.
I think win.
I think it's a win. I don't think the San
The
Francisco
Niners
Niners-
That to me is a
nothing-
coin flip game because
Yeah.
I don't think everybody's talking up San Francisco. I don't think San Francisco's as good as everybody seems to think they
think
are.
so either.
No.
And I'm talking to you, Pat Boyle, who said that Purdy was a top 10 quarterback.
No, it's bad.
And finally, a flex game.
It's bad.
Maybe this one determines the division. Lions week 18.
Loss.
Yeah.
I still think loss. I would love to see Ben Johnson get his little revenge game, but again, I mean, it's going to be interesting at that part of the season, like how the Lions started and where if the Bears' offense is finally started clicking. It'll be interesting, but I think I got him as a loss.
I got him at 8-9 right now in my head. I
think I had like about 10 wins, 9 or 10.
9 or 10.
Yeah,
I picked the over.
Yeah, I'll pick the over. Yeah.
Okay.
And I might even adjust it to the 8.5.
I got at least 9 from what we were gathering. So yeah, I would hit the over at 8.5.
Yeah, I'd move
Now, if they do, BetMGM has
It's tight though. They need to be perfect almost.
BetMGM has this nice little thing right now on their webpage and on their app, obviously. But you can take the exact wins for the Chicago Bears, and if you say 8
plus 550.
8 is plus 550.
No, 400.
Or plus 400. Wonder what 9 gives you. It's going to be slow as heck. It's been slow as heck all day. So, but plus 8 wins exactly is plus 400.
Okay.
So if you want to play that instead of playing the over under,
more money.
Get more money back.
All right.
I'm going to hand it off to you, Nick, and I'm just going to ask you, what Bears should people be looking at in fantasy?
Gotcha. Really quick before I do that, there was one. I don't know if any. I haven't been able to find it. It's been tough kind of finding backup lines on stuff. But if you can get Roshan at over, I believe it was 2.5 or 3.5 touchdowns, that would be a nice little
For the
piece right
season?
there.
That would be
Yeah.
nice.
Oh.
Yeah. Obviously, you would think with Ben Johnson loving the dual running back situation, Roshan has shown that he can actually hold his own a little bit here.
Yeah.
So 3. If it's at 2.5, I'm probably hammering. If it's at 3.5, I'm still taking it probably at that 2 again. It's just really tough finding those backup player lines right there. But I heard that one a little while ago. I was like, yeah, please. Again, if I can find that, I'm slamming. I'm
slamming the over.
When you're at the 3, you're giving it to him. That's
for anybody who doesn't know. Let me. Nick is a fantasy football freak, and that's why I handed it off to him, because the man legitimately carries around a fantasy football belt.
He's
got a tattoo too.
I carry my championship winning score right on my heart at all times. So.
That's amazing.
How many fantasy leagues do you have a year?
Only 2 as of right now. I used to go crazy. I used to have upwards of 5, but again, it would be like, oh, I only care about 2. The other 3 or 4. It's like, as long as I set a lineup, I don't care. But yeah, it's like my high school league, and then the IMS league is what I care about. Got the dub in the IMS league last year. Like I said, I told those boys, don't expand it. They went from 8 to 10. I go, that's you guys just made the biggest mistake of your lives expanding that. And I said, I kicked down the doors and won that sucker right away.
And Grant has to take photographs.
Yeah, he's got the calendar. That's our punishment. We're a calendar league. I was the flip opposite in my high school league. I bought them. I made everyone a calendar because I won. I wanted them to know for a whole year what they were missing out on, what they were dealing with.
Did you do the Shawn Michaels pose with the belt?
I did the Playgirl one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that one.
Nice.
I photoshopped my face onto that one. The boys love that one for sure. I love it. But overall, again, in terms of who you're looking at, Bears-wise for fantasy, a couple of big names. No one you're really, no one you're gonna reach for in my mind. Who's the first one to go off the board? Probably DJ Moore. Going in, if you're doing 12-man leagues, 10-man leagues, probably right around the 4th, 5th, 6th round right there for DJ Moore. And I think that's pretty solid value. Later on, you could probably definitely get Caleb down the line for that hook if you ever needed something like that, for kind of a discount hook, meaning you get the quarterback and the wide receiver, so you can double up and get that 1 touchdown for 2, essentially. But yeah, DJ Moore would probably be the first Bear to go off any board. Maybe arguably DeAndre Swift, depending on where he goes, type deal. Same thing. He's kind of a lower end RB2 for me, just because, of course, we love DeAndre here, but we've seen what can be done, and he doesn't get a ton of catching passes out of the backfield. So if you're working PPR, if you're working a points per reception league, I'm not, like I said, I'm not chomping at the bit trying to get DeAndre Swift right away, but still value, because, again, I feel like this Bears offense is going to be humming and moving around still a little bit. So, again, DeAndre Swift, DJ Moore. I don't mind waiting on a tight end and having Colson Loveland as one of my tight ends. Again, following that trend of rookie walks in, rookie becomes the number 1 tight end in the league. It's happened with Sam Laporta, happened with Brock Bowers. Yeah. Why not happen with Colson Loveland? I know Tyler Warren's right that do the same exact thing.
Next one, dude.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Of course, go for it.
Where do you put? Because I think he's going to have the biggest impact of probably any Wookiee. Yeah, any rookie wide receiver. Where are you putting Luther Burden the third?
I really like Luther Burden. Again, it's kind of that. I think he can, in some leagues, he can probably fall off. And okay, it's gonna be tough in our leagues because we're all Chicago for Chicago-based leagues. You see him, you know the name Luther Burden. But if you got some fans, if you got a crew that doesn't know anything about the Bears, you can probably go undrafted and snag Luther Burden later on. That's kind of just where I'm at, where he can, not going to be dynamite, not going to be right away, but he's going to have some upside, and he's going to have some upside in really late, deep drafts. So if you're, sitting at your 12-man league and you feel like you just need a little bit of juice, why not snag Luther Burden in a pretty late round? Why not? Just
flex. How about for a flex?
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Flex, yeah.
So, yeah, he can prove his own. And, again, there's some really big upside with all 3 of these receivers, loving DJ Moore, loving Odunze, and Luther Burden. So let's get some positive upside for these offensive players. Hopefully the defense can be somewhat feasible later on. I think that'll be, in terms of defenses, I always kind of do the if you can, maybe get like the Steelers or who's going to be
Broncos.
The Broncos are going to be a top end defense for sure. But if you're streaming defenses, I mean, the Bears are going to be good every now and again for doing that. So why not, especially at home?
Yeah,
I like it.
Any questions you guys have or any thoughts that you guys have? Because I know you both play fantasy.
I just drafted last night.
Like I said, I'm still drafting the one I started last week.
Oh, yeah. Please tell everybody about your draft.
Yeah, so I'm in a fantasy.
And that's how we'll end the show.
Perfect. I'm in a fantasy football draft where we get 8 hours every pick because we weren't able to figure out a time and a day to do it.
These are adults.
And these are adults. And we got to draft 3 linebackers, 3 defensive linemen, and 3 cornerbacks on top of your quarterback, 2 receivers, 2 running backs, a tight end, and 3 flexes. So if I'm lucky, the draft will be done by week 2. But I started this last Friday, not yesterday, guys. Last Friday, and we are about halfway through the 11th round.
Oh my God! And
how many rounds are there?
We got 34.
The more details you give out about this league,
worse it sounds.
It just gets worse and worse, and my blood boils even more and more and more.
It's bad, dude.
It's brutal.
Now, do you have an in-person draft?
Yeah, so I'm actually going away. So I'll be going away with my buddies. We'll be doing our draft in person, the 8 of us. And then, of course, we got a buddy who's having a kid soon, so he's got to stay on standby. He's got to stay, he's got to be within the vicinity, so he'll be on Zoom. So
was yours in person?
Yeah, mine was in person yesterday.
And Andrew wanted me to remind everybody, he won Dustin Ligaman's league last year.
Oh yeah,
on auto draft.
Oh my God,
on auto draft.
That's a tough one.
You can say what you want. All right, everybody who's been with us today, we appreciate you coming on. This is Bears pregame Eve with your boys from Blow the Whistle. We'll see you next Saturday here on WRMN 1410.